Who should there with champhony chade? Ah, Ube Jumano Pebia, by you the camera, Baby, so be photo. Ade. Pay photo just out. Who got you? When I am Mogo, as I mean, I buy you to be free and ye, Juma. The official photographer now, and the baby of Abby try photo. I see any clothing allowance. And if you are that, you to miss yes. Yababa gumsa mamunyina kwaba na sisi ano coronavirus no ho because me hwese nia omanpanyin na na dodanko ekufado woko baby amanfo no tu no tese wo medi nachi wo hwe omanpanyin dada Mahama nso flag bearer for NDC na te ono nso edom edi nachi am say see ade se mo jegumo ade an ye mi hwa no su coronavirus no ho so chu na se engasa Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Esu Akasima Baye Edionu Mienu na Nonson Abo. In some way, dear Kotni, I will hear the various news online portals at home. Come on. There one crata no any munsem. A munsem. Daily Guide or say, forgive me, Kennedy begs judge over stupid jab. Hey. Ghanaian Times, we will uphold country's peace and stability before, during, and after election 2020. President assures. Daily Graphic, Battle of Manifestos, 2 ways to manage economy. And to the Daily Post, the law must deal with Kennedy Japan just as it did with MONTIE 3. Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. And crowd me one know how to say me babe boamam. The Herald, Kennedy Japan puts Akufo-Addo, Parliament, NPP, and Judiciary in tight corner. Judge says his lawless conduct is worse than MONTIE 3. Yeah. The Chronicle, kidnapped Korean sailors traced to Niger Delta. Oh, Nigeria. Niger Delta, there's all Nigeria. Na story back on so I'm say mo bia mo so from pa mwate say yes Ghana ni so fo bia wa born yiri tu ewo US abrochime mu eku oba na ya na videos ba ku bia hase security online unhu bia de ko Facebook aso hwe kwesi ABOAGYE live di bi kura to on se obenya bia hwe na sa na obe ma no ka kire na konta kura se unua ba na mekunu asi mi menku unua ba na enyamia ena mpeniam pa wakobo ba itu na chese wokunu ya sa no hey oya semo well so yenti running mate of the NDC Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman yenti eniam rani ambeji de bonkrata no enimunsam.
If you're going to talk about name and shame, it should be consistent. If you're going to apply the laws, it should be consistent. If you're going to apply the punishments, it should be consistent. If you say somebody has scandalized the law courts and you allow the process to go through, the person has apologized, has done everything. The law took its course. The person was fined, the person was sentenced, the person is in prison. You say, okay, clemency. It is part of the judicial system to apply for clemency, and people pretend they don't understand why there should be a petition. Another person does the same thing, also scandalizes the court, and just says, oh, he's come to apologize, so he's okay. That is corruption. And I want to see that also highlighted. That is corruption. You are not allowing us to abide by the rules of telling the truth. So these are the things that I think we should be very, very sharply focused on in order to move on. Otherwise, you see, it creates a kind of cynicism among the youth. And that's dangerous. These are the future. And if they already don't believe in anything, then it's as if we are sitting here creating like a refugee camp where people have no future and therefore they can destroy anything. That should not be our.
So, Professor Na KWASI, running mate for the NDC, 2-5 Daily Post Democrat, and I'll say the law must deal with Kennedy Japan just as it did with MONTIE 3. Professor na Jane KWASI. What you say, Emrano Senya, MONTIE 3 for the Didium no Sapepe, Abai the Botta China, see Timmy de Boba, and San Wakano, and I the Bocatano, and the afternoon him when see my boy in any BDM. But Yanko, na need the Boncratan and some senior city. Ewo anope na den we piano atonche yentie nsem no okay, all right.
I was informed the Ghanaian Times the Wakata na efiti ase na Ghanaian Times dia anope nananom ahemfo ahemamo na wo mo etutu wo mo ntomo mu gina ha wo ne mampanyini ene atitiru bi na wo mu gina ha na obia bone nose mask Ghanaian Times ebo amane ese mampanyi ahye wo mo bo se ansa ne ebeto aba ye beto abai ye bewie ekire nyina no asomdwe nko a na obehwe se ebeba na afa Ghana nsoso no basabasa ye bie ne obepene amanasie etu ahwe ombo ama enei Ghanaian Times the obokrata de ho asem aba wode osofo a wo hwe adwade ani mfiduguma so ayo munyamfo alanchira manten wode nimfo nyina beto ase no atwero no ho se wo justify wo kirechirem wo se one district one factory no enkrofo a wo mo wo factories ahodo no ya dada old ones, old companies. Womu di ni nyina akwa one district one factory ni mu bi. Ama eno so akoma kwa duosia nwotwe 68. Eno Ghanaian Times de ho asem aba. DKM 4 a o musika kwaka mu no. Se ya ba beda dwa sem. Enipa empem dioson and 974,000 ene yatu musika ni nyina e bi nka mu. Omu de no e fully paid. Ye tue ni nyina de ama wo mu. Afa Madina nso eyi nkrofo bi omokoto hye belief so aposifo akwachi nipa wo ha ene nkono ene wo ho a ene Ghanaian Times abomu amane
na Ghanaian Observer Democrats anu ba ye no de Ghana mapanyi na nadu dakwa kufu adofo nyina ba no wo chesa fia ba yebeto December day to so no obehwa amana ya asomdwe mu a basabasa ye biara ensie ti so bi ka so entokwa besi Ghana nipa kro no sebie ko to krabrifo ope Ghana ye na entokwa bia emma na exam bank pedifo aba ba yi omwanu a kire so mo de omuntu esika bia emfa emma ajako ene shatawale Getinkofo ka munyi edin emfiri mu ena Apualugu dam na aban aye no omapanya be de akire akasa de afa wo se beboa ama Bagle dam na Burkina Faso ne bie enhue na emeyiri fa enkrofo enti aban ebo adwuma pa ebrekro nam ne yeso kwoburu mantem ne maputu dwuma de aban se waye bi pa na waye ne yakeka bomu a eye be ahanwotwe ani edu ensom 817 na apomode hye miensa ene ka ho ebie omapenya be de akire so ekasa na wade to NDC fo anim se mu de mu yakopie tus mu yakopi mu kopi papa bi fa ne de emna na momfa wa hu mu de ye de aba momfa ya ideas ne de betimi de ama mosa momfa na so kuya be fa so be ye mpuntu dwuma ye no ye ne de performance no muntimi enwia wei eye de Ghanaian Observer
before akosia bebe no bem say one of the story the worker tabena ukinkan is yan
Ghanaian Observer.
And I'll see Exim Bank for so Muntias Cabe.
Almost so Muntias Cabia and Famasha Tawalene or Momaki County or much him or Master record new street.
So which is which? And I'm say join you, say Evans Mensani, one corporate affairs manager, Edin Como.
And they will say, see you, Ura Lawrence Agensam.
Okay, who did Tiadia with Mammy, Tifo Muntie?
The contract agreement, we are mandated to pay 15%
upfront.
Upfront.
And you pay the remainder.
Yes, throughout the year, based on deliverables. This is normal in the industry. It's a 1-year contract. We have not even started. We're going to use them to promote Made in Ghana, and we want to see a turnover of sales of most of the factories that we have supported. Turnover in terms of the father, for example, Eco Fruits. Through this promotion, there will be a lot of sales that they can undertake.
Okay, so almost 15%.
Ghanaian Observer Kratafa etosu eduno. And I watch him say Ghana Export and Import Bank. I know omo akasa de dipe fair church Ghana for say omunchi esike bia ambassador for bia so mun promoting Ghana activity bia. It is so be a kasa semunu ananipa no wonimu ni awaka 2 million Ghana cedis no omunchi ama brand ambassador bia wa Ghana ha. Eteni de wo ha no mudi release kraba.
Yankoso yantoaso
Me the daily guide na daily guide de no de Iraq na de Japan fo nyina ato ase onumunyamfo Canada Japan ena na anu asem okoka fa atemuafo ehu ena no wose opacho forgive me monfa ncheme o one atemuafo na asem no okoka ye no wose monfa nche na ma daily guide de ho asem aba na na anu ada ena enkrofo ana de hye omo achem wo mo ye wo ye kyereti enka ne mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ne NDC. Oh, watch us asem omko kan say achem sakawa boys no enho asem ena onimonyamfo ni lante kire say sa na moye no ase ne say sa demonstration no ase ne say mu mekire me ase ne say de moye ne ho hia eti daily guide abomu amane e wa ha na samba ko wa ha say no watch say poultry farmers wo mo how pa eti wo maka ho asem wo ma hyeda akaka kan a ye ba ne be cheche me no so ye bebomu ensem no e wo ho ana onmonyamfo kejemfo a wono ena ye madom frefo MPP amanyokonum ka kire wo mo ko primaries MPP num say mo bia ante ne ho enkoye independent da bi wo te wo akwa kogina kontakora nya de ebebo nti mo nko eno ho asem daily guide de aba ena fe wo say MPP fo no wo hwe MPP achitafo no a ene wo mo ye adwuma MPP no a wo mo ye more centered wo mo gina yie pa ese NDC fo no ama enei what they say comparison with the aba e daily guide mo
na Daily Post the Democrats anu ne what the obenfuje na no poku ajeman one ye Frank Krani abedi akire de ma omampanyini dada John Dramani Mama Frank Krani de ema NDC amayigo no e na wo chem se eja ye chikwa ye nini mawo de esi bre bi atwam ni se na esi ayenya ni sa pepepe so ru Canada compare kwa Japan na kwa di kan washa se di atem e na wa ba be shop judge fo wo TV ni radio so enti ade tina de mu de ye munti etrefo no munti mi fa bi nya o mo se munti etrefo mo kwakwada mu eti kan so mo ye ne de mo fa ne kwai na emra no anya adwuma pepepepepe we se no ense fa ne hu se ampamo abo adwuma mamra no aba be adwuma ne kwofo so na twatwa krata tententen e no me ko mo temu afo panyi oru anini yebo se eja Owura Canada compare kwa Japan aye kwa aye no aye sa mo ma ne nto aso nan mo ntia no na mo hunu se de oye no nye na asumdue emra mo nya ne sa etu mo leto mo atwe ne do so panyi nipa ba akwa na semienu bebre e no mo atwe leto ne de akwa akoma mpanifo a enei aye Post the Democrats no e ka ho asem wani mu ha
na sansem yanso e na the new weekend crusading guide abo amane say monhwe na mommo atemuafo ho ban yo onimonyafo Canada Japan asem na aka na ase ekuo na no matro krata de akwakoma otemuafo panyini me kire Chief Justice say wonhwe na onye bibi mfa ho na atemuafo a ye bobọ bom di anase ye bo mo ntre ha no eno no ye ma mo ho ban we the new weekend crusading guide na de abam wode na bi mfo nyini ababeto a eye lawyer Henry Nanaboache wache se efi se MPP ba mfie miensa ntem no wo mo de adwuma be se opepipi mienu 2 million jobs and omode aba eno ewa ha mampanya be de ache so de nani akire atifi apuoye ensuo ya ye bie ye bagreda ma ye bie ye ma eyiri fa omanfo no mampanya be de akire ene apamfo wo makwa pie mu ewo ho a wo mo ekwa kohwe ba bia wo mo ejina ama eno ho asem no aba ewo the new weekend crusading guy
na Chronicle the Democrats anu ni omapanyin na ekasai no wode tu nanan mu anim se me ti wonu mu me ye batai me ye be ma so ye batai pa me dwene Ghana fo pe Ghana fo asem me ntina se enhwe manto kwansi e bre ba beto aba enti afia be beto de ya asomdwe mu pa enema nyina de na akwa mu ya me bomodin ama enema akoso ye na wode na bi opanyin ofrefre mbabunu edima NPP amayiko no enfo nyini aba beto dwa Chronicle the Democrats anim ene wo se aban abo adwuma wa bia mankrofo nya bia ye betimi aka ne baako betem no eye be empim opepim yenu ɛyɛ 2 million ɛwɔ Ghana ha wɔde ɛho ensɛm aba wɔn sɛ akyem adehye ɛyɛ yɛkyerɛ ɛde tie ɔman pɛnta da John Dramani mama so wɔka asɛm bi a sɛ bi egu akyemfo ho fi ekuo bi so asɔ de abɛka kyerɛm sɛ mun kama no ntum nyam nkwa na mo akyem hɔ yɛn so yɛka ho bi wanka bɔne bia wɔde ho ensɛm aba betu dwa si edi kan mama ne yɛsɛ yachi Korea fo mienu ɛwɔ Ghana yɛsuasu de ɔbakɔ akosie empedifo so ma de ɛkyerɛ de ɔbakɔ akoduru ɛyɛ Niger Delta ɛno ɛwɔ Nigeria memwei ɛyɛ the Chronicle Democrat
Yan call man so they and come on say the Democrat ye daily guide Damini Mohanam say now say forgive me Kennedy begs judge over stupid that's quote unquote stupid job na emranim ni Marital ewa manos ye ni come kakra Rampa da simo akwa baba ni TFM so
Ninya me je so man fa kunya we enchia mo chifunya no pe
Anope umpom ti send there
adominia
that's see me yasho say wate yeah nsema I see working in Japan mrashebejeni ekafa a judge say who I know no dimu asi a chene contempt wo tro krata de pacho ni ka ho nyina senatima ani ne ekoswe
minua I am normal say obi ye bone and obi hu se wa ye bone no pacho normally no a say or send signal to be a punish to say or paging in contempt of court no say udi bonea udi be na wakata won say what they kind no what committed contempt udi kind paging and a first step but that doesn't take away bonea we do no na asutria eseba in the first place I was totally shocked and dismayed. In fact, Kennedy Depot, me ra me one man no papa. Na ni nyane say that did Kennedy Depot so too much. I think say nyame sheda you should this when they say contempt charges no to let him know say nyane shebra say they do tembia we are not all knowing and we should be measured in how we conduct ourselves. I think say near Kennedy no is compatible. Like utra say is only obia mission. What for mission? Who be share the moon? So who be share the moon? No behavior or be that way. Then I can excuse him. But I can't imagine a law maker, a legislator, honorable, with your experience in life, all your acquisitions, it's a calculated for war with a padia, who to mean kind, who did dear, baby, I'm a picture of it, Minya, a mere land, who was a land now, can it depot bufuya? I prefer court to claim the assembly, mere injunction. Injunction means stop everything that you are doing on the land. Change that you just them party say get in mind Johnson. Now I'm more money doesn't mean say a wrong in law. In law there be expected Johnson. It will be the case you court. Now we should say there's an agency. So one man Johnson. Now Uma Pina is the best serving bacono. The best bacono man near my best saying. It will be to be court on expertise. Kokate say, oh my lord, there is this case pending, but people never say no. Me yama just because of number one share now I baby as I didn't know. Mame injunction for only 10 days. So that the people die. Now my seven no so will be bar. All man be can answer the injunction no interim and now obe bonekua and now obe varena. It is that injunction no it expires after 10 days. That's exactly what the order you can follow money to the pono man so the yeah. They tell the point, I know it very well. Say, oh, lawyers. And the first thing you do is say, well, you better catch on, say, I'm not enjoying it. The first person, reasonable person, or Pia Humbrasia, no all respect to rule of law. At the sector, no, she know better. So you consult the lawyers and find out whether I made them a lay person. But some who say, Nigeria, yeah, no, and yet, sana, yeah. Now, say, that's and you make. Never respond. Uber instruct to lawyers. Say judge a mistake. There are two things. You either Uber appeal and now open on the motion for review. 2, open to me up petition the Chief Justice. Say judge is the money beer. I won't for say fast no. At the man that will and yet young friend these are the 2 options. You don't even bring this thing in the media because the matter is pending before the court. But Kennedy Paul, thinking that is all knowing, a bullying type of person, or radio station, television station, or KB, or did you object that the party what to say people for which and he comes and rubbish everything. Look at the way he's rubbishing the men of God in this country. Or Kubahad. I am at the mother of Kennedy Paul. I've defended him several times. But this one, he should go and face the law. Because you see, it's unpardonable. Listen to me. You have fought the patrol and you do in this instance. Because see, they have been said, Kennedy Paul, 2 to 3 months to push our election now. O party, Nanado, I want vote, so I campaign for vote. And this MPP want 4 more for another. Then you sit on your reputation and then you insult a judge, not judge the poll, by insulting that judge. What insulting the judiciary and the Chief Justice? In fact, I'm expecting say, Ubema respect more. And even my judiciary opposition parties the money. Judiciary to make take on. You are leading the campaign to rubbish the judiciary. Now the opposition for the year. How do you defend? Then you come out, insult them and say, look at the West. Stupid judge. You will see what I'll do to you. Jesus Christ. Then you come out to tell us, say, you are sorry. You can be sorry. We don't have a problem with you sorry. But you go and face the law. You see, I want the Supreme Court judges to handle this matter. Mempe, 1 man High Court judge. One for case don't call Supreme Court. Not 7 judges and 5 judges. Almost trashing. Near Kennedy Paul who the smooth level. So John. Omo Makano. Uncle no who the smooth level. And I'm praying. Say the judiciary will deal with him. The only I can say about the pioneer attempt to apologize openly in the same platform or make it that what did they attempt? Why that one? If you ever born of any mitigation. Number 2, so the other one says they say no. There is this policy here. Our parliament introduce non-custodian sentences. What do I say? Whereby they say no, you prefer fine more than custody. What do I say? If if Onyaku lawyer, the lawyer will go and tell the court say, oh, can you pour here and what first we don't want to be say, Baba out, I'm apologizing. Number 2, courts no instead of you're filing for you're convicted for contempt, but yes, let's say instead of custodial sentence, no, either you're filing no, and now you're caution no. These are the 3 options, but I don't know there. It's up to the court to decide. But Kennedy Paul should be ashamed of himself with disgracing the family, with disgracing Nanado, with disgracing a member for parliament, with disgracing the whole party members, with disgracing a party faithful, and it's a shame. It's a shame, and I'm so sad. And you know the saddest aspect of it is that who tackled judiciary now? Who did it at them? You think that you are dealing with as of war? You see, you think that you are dealing with a politician? You think that you are dealing with these slaveries? No. The judges don't do politics. Judges don't do slaveries. Judges, they are appointed by the state. You should start paying money to pay them. They are professionals. They deal with law and rule of law. If you have issues with the judge, who parliament stand of course because you are law, no? So there will be no high court civil procedure. There will substantive law and there will procedure law. Who can the Japan? Who can be? Now we are on injunction. Move butcher and what is it? Section order 25. How injunction orders are granted. And the expert application. Who you member of parliament? Who the Mushi says are law? And LI, CI, court instrument, parliament. And who can be? And I'm with this. I'm a look to move. The man is saying that, apply the law who can report kawa mumu about the parliament yamra na or apply that law now when in your radio station now now to asem now
okay. Yeah. Now, the Democrat Daily Post, Damini Muhanum saying now, or see, the law must deal with Canada, Japan, just as it did with MONTIE 3, Professor Nana Jenopo Kwajmana. In some no si cheche no crime or any was saying, Nidia Moa, Tika Krama Minami Musao, near running mate my NDC, came Prof. And so today.
If you're going to talk about name and shame, it should be consistent. If you're going to apply the laws, it should be consistent. If you're going to apply the punishments, it should be consistent. If you say somebody has scandalized the law courts and you allow the process to go through, the person has apologized, has done everything. The law took its course. The person was fined, the person was sentenced, the person is in prison. You say, okay, clemency. It is part of the judicial system to apply for clemency, and people pretend they don't understand why there should be a petition. Another person does the same thing, also scandalizes the court, and just says, oh, he's come to apologize, so he's okay. That is corruption. And I want to see that also highlighted. That is corruption. You are not allowing us to abide by the rules of telling the truth. So these are the things that I think we should be very, very sharply focused on in order to move on. Otherwise, you see, it creates a kind of cynicism among the youth. And that's dangerous. These are the future. And if they already don't believe in anything, then it's as if we are sitting here creating like a refugee camp where people have no future and therefore they can destroy anything. That should not be our.
Okay, so I'm saying no kasa actually in interaction with the Ghana Integrity Initiative no waka yema no nye adwuma se we ya bonia se ne edi bedi no mra no saa so na we nso ya bonia yemfendi no no na the Democrat Daily Post the law must deal with Canada Japan just as it did with MONTIE 3 Professor Nana Opokwajima ne edi kan hu se nia Canada ye it is nia MONTIE 3 for now so ye nana
but what difference mu na when the mammy dress prof the level of hypocrisy, the level of the way he doesn't have the moral right. Look at a prof game so the level of which we describe it. He's the last person I'm expecting say obi piano our Kennedy point, what can we for them? Minya, no radio station, they committed a crime. Calling on the Chief Justice said they will go to rape the former Chief Justice. And now, to trust them, they know where the judges are. They will come after them. Criminal matter. Attempt to rape and then threat of death. That time now. And this what power. Mama, what power no. Jenny was also a minister at that time. You should have also told them that look, this behavior of you and you're only contempt to a criminal because of a threatening Judge would say, oh my god, repino. The person that is someone who don't want they'll go after them. Then Manya na Supreme Court Judge Secretary will say, hey, as someone can't find if this is wrong. To trust them, initiating contempt proceedings. Echo to court. Emma Wine, Emma Mutia Free Kasai. No, no. The fact say, what did he mamma what did that make any problem? And that's the idea. What did he say? Who will reprimand? And first, we cook judges. And more do more patrol, but your best sentence him. Means that you Nana Port Otoko, LED. Campaign. Say, he was one of those famous people who went and said, Mama, Judicial Mood Jobo, near what was a motive for Kay, and I sent it to Ben the woman, and then you have the same woman today because opportunity, the level of hypocrisy, obey now I catch and say, and now, look, Japan insulted. There's a difference between threat, insulted again, and said that Obama Koto, Abibuno, Wakaso Kuno, Etibinia, different somebody say, can the point, you know, also a criminal who to be just fine.
But I can say almost scandalize a court in the way so Muntie 3 scandalize a court when so
they didn't know the difference. They did not only scandalize, they commit a crime. Muntie Funo scandalize the court by which they were almost describing judicial law. But they went ahead and threatened the chief justice on raping. And then they went ahead and threatened other judges saying they know their house, they will come after them. And they have a criminal case. It is two things. Yes, as to scandalizing the court, I hear contempt, and they're quasi criminal. And I hear what near threat of death, and then attempting to rape the woman and the war. And to know what we compare the John. And we're going to say, Kennedy, were insulting the judge, and then was so disrespect. And to know, also the face, but on the day, no confess here. And the multi did not difference the woman say, but who committing contempt and a crime. And I kill it to the deal for committing contempt. And on the way, the cancer air battle on Kase on Fubi. And the Obi knew what I say. And when I say, I didn't want to tell because I don't know, you are serving to say umbra. But what a sensible person do in law, they say, talk committee contempt. I wouldn't care at all. Who can very well. Bra contempt a call for the Supreme Court legislation, before the court, nobody can patrol. So Omola is to that one. As Admission said, they've already committed the wrong and over no money that. And that's what Kennedy Paul is doing. But maybe let me come to Kelvin Taylor. The response. What did Kelvin Taylor response? It was that Chief Justice and Renado Akosia na Oma your posse Kennedy Paul, you better defend no. And you young man Kennedy Paul and who face the contempt charges. And Kelvin Taylor, the insult on the Chief Justice, the insult on the President, and then allegations on the Maya. This one is worse than Kennedy Paul. Kelvin Taylor, and your words is because you are accusing the current Chief Justice. There is an India of something that he knows anything about it. Now, as we speak right now, or when the campaign fails, then you are telling that President is in the campaign and call the Chief Justice as the one.
Because of that jurisdiction, to be no, I bet me I know.
I think we should start taking steps to bring this boy down. Because see, on the security too, you see, and also be Pierre. Look, what he has done right now, he has made the Chief Justice look like or your Obia on the credibility, integrity, or Cholo zombie, and another. The other kind of you see, when you do that, you are following something about the opposition. Then we say, oh, the court is not a reliable place to go and think that or to do this. It can be Taylor. The statement and utterances, it is worse than Kennedy Paul. And this guy sit there, and then he's telling like that Kennedy Paul should be jailed. As if for a judge, this is our opinion. Nobody can jail anybody because you can only jail based on what the law says. Me to be catch a judge. The Obaye is the discretion of the judge. Because the time of the judge, jail Obia, me precisely matter. But judge Obia, contempt for the Libya. No means that all yet. Obi-Wa, to be the chow, Bebois, Meka, Uka, and Sabi Okumu. And they will do the petition. And Sabi Oku, and other people know of much because they came to say, I'm sorry. But Obi also, they have much of what I say. Obi say, when I say, I think attach all the people attach channel. Only you have found one channel, over called jail. Meanwhile, they also appear before the Supreme Court, that the channel, because all depend upon how our committee contempt through. Conduct to home, and when you have good counsel, lawyer, no about.
Okay.
So you don't sit there and say, because in the board, I come to conclude, the only option is say, one jail in the one jail, and then say, President, Chief Justice, let's have there. It's not fair.
Okay, all right. Rampa, I better say, an opinion, shop, Papa.
That's it.
Morris Ampa, Yemre, social commentator, and India Kahun, and opinion on your Dean Como, Ewoji so Asemwa to Yemra Virginia, since Central. Rabukene Japan, the Bokatano, Dodo Nanso Eka Wasemano pay, and ye G a adventure no being so away WhatsApp line on so bet me edibiaba nkoma ahodo eto dwa no 0503721744 0503721744 feel free nafa wadwenche fa brae anope ewo dwumedie so need 100.9 Ghana montie su no wasogwe.
If you're going to talk about name and shame, it should be consistent. If you're going to apply the laws, it should be consistent. If you're going to apply the punishments, it should be consistent. If you say somebody has scandalized the law courts and you allow the process to go through, the person has apologized, has done everything. The law took its course. The person was fined, the person was sentenced, the person is in prison. You say, okay, clemency. It is part of the judicial system to apply for clemency, and people pretend they don't understand why there should be a petition. Another person does the same thing, also scandalizes the court, and just says, oh, he's come to apologize, so he's okay. That is corruption. And I want to see that also highlighted. That is corruption. You are not allowing us to abide by the rules of telling the truth. So these are the things that I think we should be very, very sharply focused on in order to move on. Otherwise, you see, it creates a kind of cynicism among the youth, and that's dangerous. These are the future. And if they already don't believe in anything, then it's as if we are sitting here creating like a refugee camp where people have no future and therefore they can destroy anything. That should not be our.
Yegusu anape ya share the bankrata anymore come on near cost your my Ghana more the various news online portals and so I hold on your Jane 70 before I'm saying interviews and ye and also the PSO the amamo your friend KWASI ABOAGYE when I'm DJ Media Chami anape so no akusia upon ye ekweje wa kwade kama ye nhwe the bankrata and sem no send city wo details now.
Na me fa Ghanaian observer the bankrata no monwura mu akrata fe to so nsia Ghana mampanyi na nadu danko akufu ado ede aso abofom ewa ngranza ayeba besi ayaresabia beche ngranza district hospital na wachira wese no ebeboa ama apomuden ejehye no afa ne ntumapa efra omampanyi ade na 2 days esiwo mu a okọ apro ewa bunu east mantem no emuo na ebira wo kọ no puntudwuma wodo so a waye wo mo kwa akohwe na de esi otimi ye boa no so otimi aye omampanyi kasa ase na ni age se na mamuomu se omampanyi na wo bu o my Ghana no ene wa mampuntudwuma ba ewo nkranza ne potamo na buru east mantem no so ka ne dwumadi aba bedi ne ho a eno ye mantem foforo kro no so wabo a ema Ghana etumpon akonanim wasi wa ha ba ko mienu bi ho no de na so gidi ye passe beko ama Ghana fo ani age na ayaresabi omba besie ebema emma omokọ awo so omokoto anasasabi omohiro mo enkwa no ano abrase enkodo omuwuo ewa awoyemu so ano bebrase etibaji akra nkwapa obi eyade a ye mo na bombo emfanto kam nkọ baabi ekwan wa anse enya yaresa anase apomuden ade amano na wosi ayaresa bia nye se da keke na wosi esi won mo wade eniema mekire akade begum na mo ade ayadwuma nurses doctors ene won ba be ye adwuma won mo so no ebeye adwuma yie ne ehu se ampa aban no abo adwuma enti omampanyin se wade aso abofo ba be ye mpuntudwuma ne de ebekoso ade ama obia
Mede Ghanaian Times da obokrata na eto aso na Ghanaian Times wo krata fa eto so edumiensa wade mampanyin mfonyini atoa na ensemo ababede dwa ene se enipa bese empemedioson enan 74,000 a omye customers DKM microfinance omafo be kaya enfie bi atwamu enipa bi a wo musika koka DKM ma ebinum wu ye bi ade ye ene ho nsenkaye no ene o chese sa enipa 74,000 ne de ye tua omuka fully sika ni nyina na de ama wo mo na de say de aka akire no eye empem dumiensa aha wonche ne aduonum enso 13,857
ye kwa amano so na ye ni ye ora Abraham Amaliba oye mrenim ni eba no ye amanyosem nso a we director of legal affairs ma NDC amanyoku no ye no edi nkomo kakra Ramaliba da simu akwa baba ni TFM so
Mejomoso
empom te sende Asema to honorable Kennedy Japan nsemo kafa judge si hui senator asimrenim ni
Hello
yeah
what's it
na mi busa se asemo honorable Kennedy Japan ka kire judge si enei wodi apology letter ba betu dwe wo pacha we senator
Can I upon us some of the Burmajin Kaka? Who are some as some work courts? And yes, you shall say a several Yantimian several, but wow, himself some work court. Niaobayan said, you instruct your lawyer to take steps to ensure that processes will be fair and that you will not lose out. Now, what could now TV so without any provocation? Yes, as some without any provocation. Now, why you judge no sir? I think, sir, menim sir, ebia, why you not doing sir, one no, Ghana Hanum no, why you ramble, obia, and to me, and yanishie. And it's now, yes, sir, and I say it was born out of ignorance. Ebia, one name court and sem, and it's now, yes, sir. In my view, no, my this is what the apology apple. Meaning this one of the punishment for contempt, apology. Apology, no, and to me, and you live free as no more. Yes, it may play a part in reducing the punishment, but nonetheless, no. Oshe Senya was sitting at TV so Kasaya, no. He intended to say those things. So beer and for so no pressure beer and pressure beer and so. So I think, sir, it is important for the judiciary to accept their authority and for once deal with him in such a way, say a bit matching so. Because Osha Newoye, apart from that, no one can the behavior. Ghana, I think the judges take judicial notice of all those conduct. Apart from some way or kind.
Na where you bet me a kai kakra ya ye nimum rano so asutwe a wo ma obi a bia a court to chin contempt no anything.
Oh, it may be no good for up to 6 months. And I said it may man fine. We've seen that before. We've seen that in the case of Kasaminia Atuga. Yeah, who one way journalists here maybe anything. One no. They kept them in prison custody. Yeah, who Omonso
Ken Crunchy.
Yes, Ken Crunchy, yes, that was Ken Crunchy. Yeah, who MONTIE train so. Yeah, who the late Sir John. Yeah, fine. So there are plethora of examples to show the nature of the punishment.
Okay, all right. Now, come about MONTIE 3. You mean share the Bokrata Daily Post anymore? Hanum say now. I quite say CCR dear. CNDC for share crowd to Toton Sewu. Near ye can reckon the Japan ye any MONTIE 3 no be. In fact, too far Daily Post the Bokrata now say the law must deal with Canadian Japan just as it did with MONTIE 3. Professor Nana Jane KWASI. I see the same day to Toton Cross say, well, send ye see a MONTIE 3 sa pepe near your way. I don't know, the same thing, Anna.
How sometimes you look at it and you see that how time flies. Mekaipa said those who were on the forefront against MONTIE 3 predominantly were MPP people. When the former president
forefront in terms of what, in terms of what? Forefront in terms of what?
They should punish them. MPP people.
Okay.
And Ocean Swa, even after President Mahama exercised his power of mercy under the Constitution. Nana Asante Bedi to Echo Court, Supreme Court now, exercise of the power of prerogative of mercy does not include that of contempt sentences. And Kaho said, for contempt, the president has no power to exercise that power of prerogative of mercy. We saw all this. we saw the Catholic bishops come out openly to encourage the judges to deal with the MONTIE 3. And so it's just fair. It's just fair. So Ghana for. So if a similar thing has happened, or more I can say what happened to the MONTIE 3 should also happen to Japan. They are not wrong, because the same brush should be used to brush and paint all of them. So, for equality, for the fact that Ghana for, and the same rod must be used to measure all of it.
Okay, all right. Indeed, who said, "Can be soon a cop?" Well, near Hessenia, Ebeko, Ramaliba.
Yo, Medaspa.
Abraham Amalibano pay need 100.9 Ghana MONTIE Jumedia Suno Shogo, Emranimni, Ebana Manyo Semuso, a director of legal affairs, Maya, NDC, Amanyukuna pay, and I watch Najin, OYS, Asemi, Ababetoje, Asemnina, Nese, Ura, Canada, Japan, ye Nasembia Okaye, na quest Tem Didier, Hunahuna judges for Mabetoni near Cajon. And some of the mean to me more radios because me ask Mkobo no and here near Baba Chim contempt. Pacho be Mamma Trahanum see and I'm in me home. Ya de Mukwa Mumba.
Ghana MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE, Ghana MONTIE. All the Sampa Cassia Onye yimu no kretrodo kamadine men kamadine bo mama yentie kwesi ABOAGYE 100.9
kwesi bonkwe
Ye pushi ye kwe ni mano pay Jumedie no Ghana MONTIE ensem no de bonkrata no so ebiwom yentie
Abushafo na me wo Ghanaian Times the Obokrata mkrata to so edumi ensa ho na me ka se ababeda dwa se enipa empem edioson 974,000 DKM wo mo musika koka DKM microfinance ni mu yatua de amom na we no ose aka empem dumi ensa ahanwotwe ene aduonum nson 13,853 na aka eno no wo mu gusu etua na ose busumi wei enkwa na wieye no na saa nipa ya aka nyina no ogidi sane yatue sanse sika no ayi ready dadaada man na ekasai eye mampanyi akufu ado ena okasa wokopie mu ewo bono mantam ni mu na abra wokopie mu no ade a wonne radio station baako a ewo ho ekodi enkomo Ghana Broadcasting Corporation miche GBC regional FM station radio bar eno enenra okoya woni omukodi nkita ho ono omukasaaye eno omubisebisa ne nsemfu ahodo bebre kwa nyano na betisi mu se DKM yenim se wokwa sunyane ne mpotam ho no a eho pa na DKM ne wa nkrofo sika ekoka mu ewo ho nyano na omubisa se mampanyi wo musika no watua na eno so o me checks no ene de maye efisa me ba ban mu no enipa na wo musika akamu ewo DKM ho no na om ya mpema duokno 90,000 mpema duokno no ahasane aduonu miensa 90,353 na sesi a ye kasa de enipa besa apem ahasa ene aduokno miensa 1,393 wo mo ene ye de reject ye yantumi anyantum na enipa mpem aduowatwe nwotwe ahankro aduosia mienu 88,963 ne die wo mo de nyina ya ye ho nsem nyina awie ama ya tua wei ewo ho na wo mo maka no enche bia etise de wasi achechirem no eye saa 74,000 no ntaka 13,857 na esese etua wo mo ka eno no ye hwe busumi we nko na wie ye de na yatua.
Okay, so the Bokrata, the Ghanaian Observer, Damenimu Adams, say Exim Bank set record straight. Na ninyina fa say Jumedia Public Accounts Committee, Mrashebe Mama Transi Omu di Jumesisi Omu Hwe year Auditor General report Omu Jumano sana tie na I think Omu Hwe CCR 2017 no hu ejumano Omu ye CCR na secretary bi aba yesi ye tueska be 2 million Ghana cedis bi dia masha tawale ni yi na ne kwafare ba ni nyina yesi Honorable Ras Mubarak Mashebe Jino Jama Kumbungu, a member of the Public Accounts Committee na Yanko ni ning in common nyanti ase ye usasemi. Honorable yada asimu akwa baba ni TFM so anope.
I was a so next day.
Boko na so.
Boko nyamiado.
So intia ye nyane chese asemi ase ne kofar bae bra motna se Public Accounts Committee na mudi mu adwuma yi una okopeja bae ho asem mpacho sanete
Me macho sanete.
So may nyanti ase adekra pusu ma ukobusa ho asem yi.
Well, yenyan tie bi se exam etua ikabi nana min tiasi yi. So I sought clarification from them that if you makra more no have you by any chance contracted some brand ambassadors near the other? Initially not much to show when I say, but they admitted no correct. So Oma engaging some brand ambassadors through a third party.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Impacho uka initial na say bia omo twetwe mo na say omo nyintum eni ne ka ho enu ya daben, and the reason why me bisa is because I'm just reading this story online. It says we haven't paid Shatawale other brands ambassadors 2 million Ghana cedis Exim Bank. Now story
I'm sure it's an old story now, all kind of.
Okay.
Because this is ensuing from that MHIA sitting now, but no more really press statement. Edge to say Oma engage brand ambassadors.
Okay.
I Ejeko and Shatawale. Now according to Omono, Sika ye Castle Motriano. Sika no and yeah no Motriano, but unfortunately they are unwilling to say for now how much it is. And to just look at the podium, because we would invite them back to the Public Accounts Committee, we also don't want to engage in public discourse on the issue until they appear before the committee. Now, the Ghanaian public will get to know cry a woman.
Okay.
The fundamental thing is that one, Omaja to Muse, Omabo, Ejako, and Chata, Parase, Omonye, brand ambassador to make him. Secondly, Omaseja to Muse, Omutriskedi. What, as a member of parliament, I was there. My first loyalty is to my constituents, the people of Congo, and to Ghana as a country. Normally, you would have to take an interest to see whether procedurally a final question. So what I was interested in is whether I say Sikana would a final question. But I'm sure when they appear again, all of that would unravel. I'm a Ghana for so it won't cry. Say final question, say I'm final question. We are looking forward to another sitting of the Public Accounts Committee with Exim Bank. Okay.
Well, now can you cry and I know Mutitreni that's Honorable ABOAGYE Edin Komo and ye came on my yes mobile sign at Musafre Exim Bank for
Exactly.
But my name say so now munim there be or mobile bano.
That is at the discretion of the chairman.
Okay. All right.
Chairman, because there are some agencies who are appearing. Now you're lining them up. I say first come, first serve.
Okay.
See, in real, or more, I schedule almost next week. Probably, we may not be inviting them, but the chairman now has said, appoint them now, obviously, squeezy or more, either next week or today. I think also, chairman. But as we speak, I don't know when they appear, but I know for a fact say on the back.
Okay.
I answer questions to those particular payments.
Okay. Because Abia, I say me would as you go to a movie, me person my time, but me will bear in some back community and person obua me kakra ne nya ntiase sign a team out the difference in maybe fine changing position yentua sika if you okay now yentua sika sign a team out
well I before be perjury said Obako Kantam said your friends say asema maybe a wako court and I wako a committee of parliament or and I said wako bosom ho ako Kantam said made the clear let's say one kind of clear it amounts to perjury and there are consequences. You know, I remember having to remind the officers that they were under oath. In one breath, Oga said, "Would trace KBI?" In another breath, you paid some money, but own person of the car. You know, these are all issues that the public can read between the lines. What do I say? And I'm basically. I don't want to say much. You know, as I always say,
okay.
You know,
okay. Now,
yes, I'm quantum, you know, we should be alive to see the appearance of XM at the PhD again.
Okay. Back one person we say BM no sujina. Me sure say binum back where your margin say we need Shatawale and Bibisa. No dear na who come on and let me just say I'm sure say a man for a woman him say you're one of the finest MC radio presenters are near or my Hanum say until you became parliamentarian.
And they don't even know say Omar Moka Samson, they don't even know say Shatawale Yeminia. I've known him for years now, you know, from his bandana days. You know, but once and this has nothing to do with Shatawale.
Okay.
It has everything to do with Exim Bank and as to whether or not Exim Bank followed procedure. That is what it is all about. I can say Shatawale there, or Nibonibia, or Nyari, or an artist. And if I were managing Shatawale and you know a company came to me for a contract, obviously you would charge. I am one of those advocating for our artists to be paid their due. So it has nothing to do with Shatawale as an artist or Ejeko as a comedian. It has everything to do with Exim Bank following procedure. That's all I'm interested in.
Okay. Just finally, I mean, make final question. So far, it didn't two penna yate. Yes, I'm more. Minim say be a more dorsal since Shatawale ni Ejako. Binimu can be an answer. Fan say be a showbiz personalities me anyway penna. When we are involved.
There are some other issues in here. Investigation. Some other issues that have to do with politically exposed persons. There can become more money at the day. And also, I'm just praying that by the time I'm over now, I could conclude my investigations on that one. You know, some 40 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
But because investigations are inconclusive now, then person may would be a better one.
Okay.
You know, until may chance. But you know, so far so good. That I can tell you.
All right. Well, we'll keep our eye on it. Anybody near her senior Beko and a pay bedas, Papa, Honorable Mubarak. Ras Mubarak, I am Rashabe Junior General on my Kumbungu, Impesuana, so I know any Dean Como, this particular issue, a copy in front of the Public Accounts Committee has to do with CKB, I say Exim Bank, Auditor General's Report 2017. About the day, this Wamu Edi CKB Edi Ama. Showbiz personalities be Shatawale, Edie PMU, Ejako Sudi PNC, 2 million Ghana cedis and Hong Kong and pay and YD. Need 100.9 Ghana Montiesu and was go 25 minutes to 8. Yadasu Gusu in common be Margin Chen be so by Tem when Shem Babakin can be by Yanko, Yan Twas Union 7 no there, Bocrat and Muncomono, Pia.
Ghanaian Times, the Obacrata and my baby. Now Ghanaian Times, the Baman, yes, some and Peñaco Piemo Bono.
Well, Facha me but ye kwa mano so ne nimre nim ni Martin Pebu na ye di Honorable Kennedy Japan asemi abe contempt na ye di ache na afi wako apologize or pacha oni ne kaka ho ensem no eni so ye pese ye ti ase ye Ora kwebu yeda asimu akwa baba Neat FM so.
Yeah, yeah.
Empomwe. Well, minim sɛ keake w'ani di ɛyɛ saa asɛm yi akyi asɛmranim ni a wasoda fam w'ani saa asɛm yi honorable Kennedy Japan agyaagyefoɔ yi to a wɔto bi di ma ne ɔmo ɛne ne ɛkyɛw pa yi a wɔpa kyɛw yi contempt yi sɛ na te.
Okay, on the to the better nipa ho we nya fun yi nti after that no ɛkyɛw pa na ɔde aba no ne kwan so ano no because on the contempt no the contempt to be a answer no the court no instead I don't know why na emphasize no on thing fine and now onyai answer no we could court for na no there why nya this is what say the kwa in this case no na only option na nkanya dia obetumi asọrọ akọkọ for abra onye mpato na the next time we nya lawyer ama lawyer na people that okay so we dey pray for Quran answer na mbe kokọ no saa na mso mo ye oh nti no kan ye ya no purging the contempt purge na ye say you free o purge na ye dey free for Quran aha so the be ya okwa say you bua okwa na ati etu asute na ya ina se de wo ye ekete atonpa ama ade na we dai no ase no so na ati de asute no ateto nti ano na ye nse kamra no nya de a nya sonpa kete o kokon abra wo nya pa kete sa na net even judges kura utru ho na onye ye no a obetumi asa se ko na koye no ansa no waba when first the content before you come back na you asem no nti ano no mra
Ebi sɛ adeɛ wei deɛ sɛnea ɛsi ano ahye paa nti wɔ Supreme Court koraa na ɛso wɔn tena so na wɔn mu ohu ne smoothness level paa sɛ na tew.
Ɛhɔ no deɛ don't say that answer one yes no yes there kaka kura especially from a member of parliament was obi also would do mra and opinion leader in the society. Oh, and I living a constituency here, and it be kata kura. But the other side, Ghana, Hano, I said, for me, but it's a long and harsh punishment to do, and it is kakra. Sana mtu pa ye mtu keke ye form 2 to emani ye denwa enya nana ese da so ni so oh na se sana mu kwa ni se ku ya mbra kwan so si ku ba se ye ku but o be mu se time na mo no etire o mo da ku no by say aban o ma se ba life in ba elikura okay man with every neck account ya me pass say so ba ya sa be me say you be pan for go na just na so much the answer no ya no ya ma ba as you said mo kase gidi na mo de mo funda that in this country ya ma sa you do non-custodial sentence. Yeah. People answer to the concern. Yeah, the man about the brat. Oh, say, FM, we give more FM. Yeah, brat, and I will send you another man saying they would. Aha, yeah, pen, one. Answer one, yeah. You may or you can be an answer. Yeah, long sentence. The pen, yeah, they are. It is that it is, and I will see it to a month. So you reform him, and also you serve as a deterrent to the rest of the public. It's like how to start the bank and the other people. So if you are who challenge custodial sentence, you are working class 82 weeks, 1. Oh, say, you found concern 1 week. You know, but we discuss it economically. And you know, judge, but I'm making the point, say, they say, Anka, because oh, nipa no offer better system. And now you see the clear class. The very popular speaker among them. And they are saying that they are actually for contempt of court. This. See, among them to draw. I was all at the time. That's that to see. So I the other car. We mobile one day and one no. That's the case in the panel class. Kind of 1 month. If you are not, yes, will be a free, okay, and all that. And if I long as the assessors, the only there's armor. And there is a lot of people who are here. But currently, the Panafomania I brought Bob Banana and I brought with the say. Meanwhile, rather we try to say, how can we reform? The emphasis is on reform. Oh, I hate to get a long sentence. 30 years, 40, no, them. Oh, yeah, no. Thank you, Sadia, and can also sometimes Sagana and Camontier. Bound said, it's on them. Into Mama, a friend. So here not Dawson. Oh, now, yeah, because we are from here. So nice system, no detail in the because we are done or more for so much society. If you are somebody a car, yes, time. So concerning power agreement, oh yeah,
I see.
Yeah, young kind of except video.
Martin Mimisa, Ebisa, Sansemi Canada Japan, Atemdidi, Wamunu say no crano, I know I so sing near Montie 3 for no cry, a binsu, the same Ninia Kaka. Ujina if I was Sadim.
Maybe ABOAGYE. That analysis here, I don't want to get run into it. Yes, in your content. And yet, but which one is greater than the other idea?
And what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yenya ma court for no. Well, my men that's in your face, yes, and a pay Yamin Sharpa, Martin.
Yeah.
Martin Pebu and a pay neat 100.9 Renim Nino near Dean Komoka Crano, ye Jumedi so. Me baba konma kinkanji ncheni but na akusi egusu kinkan de Democrat ayentio.
Ghanaian Times the Democrat na me wona mampanyi akopie mu ewo Bono region. Na abra mampanyi kopie ho no e no de eto nananom ahema mu anim se de esi aye ne de. Se ye ba beto abai sa abre ye mu kopim se ye beto aba no awie no. Obehwe se oman mu basabasa ye bia nsi. Obehwe se asomdwie e betena oman mu. Na we nyina no one nananom na kokohia ye abra na wonom edan nananom atena nkonwa edi ewo Bono region ho si enim se Bono ene Bono East ya ade ana ebom ene ye chemu ena obi anya ne ho eti nananom atena nkonwa ena omukọ akoda na di a mampanyi kokopie mu ho nananom ahema mu epie ye afi woswafo a wono ene hwe Bono East region no oho ena afi so swafo a wo hwe akwan ne akwantempo so wono su ekobi oswafo a hwe nananom ene wo mo ensankaye so wono su ekobi afi waswafo a wo hwe regional reorganization onmunyafo dan kwaku botwe wono su kobi ena nkani general secretary ema MPP ora kwabena Japan ono so ka ho ena omo ekoya wo mo ekohwe ye ma ototo nneoma nananom so de omo haw nyina to nanim ema mampanyin so ekasa bi
na eye Ghanaian Observer kratafa etosu eduno amapanya be de agire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ena wo ka say wo kire se aban MPP abayo mampanyin na nado dan kwakufu ado eda no epese wo boahwe ema ensure yiniti ewo atifido epoye ene atifi epoye mantemu no yebehwe akon atia Upper East and North East region mu na wachire se enkroto bebre ena enfie bebre ni no makwa woyehie mpapapa ebre biada bagledam na eno ewo Burkina Faso yebebie no na edensuyiri aba enti amampanyini ahyebo se obesi eyempo alugu dam no ayetade no obeye bi ewo no musade bebo mase yebie sa bagled for dam na ema mesani emfanfa nkrofo so nebom no ebegu sa tade a nasre dam ne mu na emfa ye ne biara ema meja omanfo ne so na wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ na wɔtwe bɛsini twɛ mu ne deɛ ɔmanfo wɔ saa mɛntifi mienu ni mu no ɔmo ahunu amane paa ɛsɛ sɛ nsuo atɔ ama deɛ ne wɔdeɛ ka ho ɛna afei so bagledam no mo abie ama na bɛka bɔ mu na atwa fa nipa soɔ enipa bɛyɛ eduten na ahwere mo ɛnkwa efu no baye asɛsɛ deɛ nyasɛm ketwa koraa na yɛka mɛntifi mantem so deɛ ɔmo yɛ mmoa papaapa ɛno so mmoa bebree wuwu a tesi a meka sɛ nkrɔfoɔ epeduku ɛde abo ɔmo yɛ mo ɛna ɔmampanyin abɛdi akyire akyerɛ sɛ ɔbaa bɛhwɛ na watu ho anamɔn wɔde wɔkɔ aporo ɛwɔ mɛntifi mantem nim akɔhwɛ mpuntudwuma ne nneɛma ahodoɔ abaa no ɛyɛ na deɛ bɛboa ma wɔn haw no atu atwa no ɛno ɛne saa bɔlugu dam na abaa no ɛyɛ no a nkrɔfoɔ akasa wɔn ho asɛ sika ɛwɔ mu dɔɔso sika no sɛ sika ɛwɔ mu nɔɔso yɛyɛ de agye akra nkwa eti si ɛyɛ kura po na sɛ sika no yɛ mpimanim na sɛ yɛbɛtumi agye akra ne agyapadeɛ nkwa a yɛkyɛn sɛ yɛbɛgya nneɛma mu saa na akyire no ɛde ɔhaw abanti ɔmampanya bɛde akyerɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmampanyini akufo ado ɛpɛ sɛ wɔboa Ghana na wɔhwɛ ma ensu yɛ kɔ so ma atifi matem no ano ɛbrase
Ghanaian Times na meda so wɔ mu akyire hɔ de atwa to koraa ɛwɔ krataa ne mu no ɛna maba bɛgyina na saa amanebo yi ɛyɛ amanebo efiri sunwane Abraham ampanyin kwa na asofo hwe adwade ani mfididwuma so no so ka ho bi ena omo kwa na wokopie mu na wobie factory foforo bi a wei eye Yedent Agro Group Limited sa company yi anasa sa mfididwuma yi eye maize processing company ebro ena omo ye ho adwuma na eno ana osofo kire se so ordinary kan pa na ye ka companies ahodo a womo ede akwakoto one district one factory no so a enye ni nyina na ye de ye bie ne foforo ebia company foforo ye bie na mom dada de wo ho dada a womo pese womo pejam so womo pejam womo befa nipa dodo ne bi aka ho se de be womo betimi aye adwuma na de womo hwehwe no wonsa aka enu nti osofo ekyekire mu se one district one factory no enye factory a ye bie ne foforo na mom adadafo no eye maakoma kwaduosia nwotwe 68 ena ye enwumaku a wonom aba beka ho odumonyamfo alan kwadwo kyerematen ekyekire mu se womo ye ne sa eboa papapa ema mfididwuma a womo ehwehwe no won saka afeso so womo ebenya adwuma ye no so ebepegya ebedoso one district one factory womo eye ede ama enwumaku foforo ene adadafo no enu nti womo de bi etoto so womo bebe register ya womo kwohwe ya esefata se womo do womo to so no womo do womo ato so na sa adwuma ya wo ma bie wo chese wo mo keka ni nyina sisi ani a eno no beboa ama wo mo ne enwumaku ahodo bi a enye Ghana de no wo matimi ne wo mo ade abo ani ena wo mo ntimi nso mfo wo mani enkonkoto aban de ne nko so ekobasa aban de na yedodo osan enti ankrankra de ne beka ho a eno no boa ama enwuma de ebiba sanso na boa ema Ghana sikasam so kwa animu na afi Ghana nyoma ye de esese ye no so no yatumi aye ne saa we mu nyina na oche se mpuntuo ewo mpa sesei wo hwe aman bi ti se Germany, China, afa United States of America ene Ghana nkasa wo mu ekọ omanim pa competition no aye tight ekopa aboa one district one factory nti wo cheche mu sa e de kire mpanimfo so mo de nyoma bebre na agu akwan mu a wo ye eho adwuma
I mean can comments kakra yen kwe ni ma no pay wo dwumedie su need 100.9 Ghana muntie su no asuogwe yeda asugusu. This one here says, we've had enough with ex-President Mahama's frustration and cracks. Cracks you left out your corrupted corridors and referred to the president and families as Achim Sakao. That's Oseko Eku from UK with that one. It beats human comprehension how the SWA NDC administration is fully convinced they can make it back to power just after 4 years in opposition. Have they suddenly forgotten how abysmally they performed? That's Jomo KWASI Festus with that one. Nana Mponsa Bediako says, I think sometimes we should say the truth and not do partisan politics. I'm a strong NPP, but seriously, Honorable Kennedy Japan should know he gaffed big time, or good big time if you want to put it that way. And to one here from Mamiki Papebi from Sunya says, posterity will never forgive Ghanaians should we make a mistake of giving the NDC a second chance to rule. Teacher Kujo Tepa Nyine Susu. Mahama's incompetence as president was beyond measure. His tenure brought us doom, so IMF high utility bills, inflation, cancellation of school allowances, high graduate unemployment, and the list goes on. We are not going back to the dark days, teacher, could you, with that one. Now, Mustafa Lowa Manyakrobo says, after going through the People's Manifesto, I can confidently confirm that this is the best social contract an opposition party is signing with the ordinary citizens across Africa. I pray that Ghanaians will vote massively for John Mahama and the NDC. That's one here from Mustafa from Lower Manyakrobo. Now, Eric Hakuna Matata from Kofodia says, in the unlikely event that Mahama wins and abolishes the double track system, won't the additional teachers recruited for double track lose their jobs? That's a question from Eric Hakuna Matata. Charles Nyame from Asamankasi says, teachers' licensure exams to be put on hold. Law banning salvage cars suspended. Okada to be legalized. Thanks to visionary John Mahama for teaching this NPP government good governance lessons. That's Charles Nyame, Asamankasi. Yes, apology can be accepted, but the law must take its course, especially he being a member of parliament. We expect him to know better. That's one here from Fighter Kweku. And to one here from Te from Finland. It says, in 2016, Daily Guide newspaper directed what mainstream media discussed. And Daily Guide was very effective in in doing everything. The title MONTIE 3 came from Daily Guide. It's likely Daily Guide will not focus on Kennedy Japan's scandalous comment. But please, Ghana media, have your own mind and be useful. That's one here from Tai from Finland. Hey, here's my brother. Please, good morning. This is a special suggestion to His Excellency Nanado. Tell him to settle the argument of who offers better maternity leave by increasing it from 3 months to 7 months. Women actually deserve this. That's one here from Kokuvi from Kashwa. 3 months to 7 months. Really? Anna Fernando Kusas, I'm very shocked to hear that Exim Bank has given 250,000 and 2 million Ghana cedis to Ejaku and Shatawale respectively. When we, the staff, are struggling with a peanut salary, they pay us. When the employer pretend to be paying, the employee also pretend to be working. Anna Fernando, why are you working with Exim Bank? And you saying that? Anyway, young cost young to us 0503721744. Yanyin 70 be double crata and mianko.
Joanne na me fa Exim Bank for sense me yamra krata fe to sudu e wo Ghanaian observer mu. Na penifo akasa church ensem kire sanya no kreda. So mu tua 2 million Ghana cedis. Edema ambassador bi so munye adwuma fa promote activity bi omo eye. Omo kire so madwene akọ ehye bi ni nsem bi ekoso e wo social media so ehase free nura ababa pim sambre yai. Eti record no mo setting straight e de ma Ghana fo ati ase se bibisa enko so kra na krata o mo troba no ehwo wa by 3 wa pa eti me bo krata ni to farm na ensema ewo mu onie o mo chese management e de ma Ghana Export and Import Bank eno ye Exim Bank no o mo adwen aba report bi a ekoso e wo radio ni media wodo di mu se o mo tua 2 million Ghana cedis e de ama brand ambassadors bi so munye adwuma no mo kama Ghana fo ati bi se sa asam nya no kura na Ghana fo ye montungu omo so mo no mo apɛ na public account committee e wo mra hyebedwam etu won safra mo so mo mra mpedifo anim na ye wukuada September day to so enso omo ko yi nsem bi se bebre ano na ne nya da hyase a na ye mfie mpimienu ni dun kopum mfie mpimienu ni dun som 2015 to 2017 Auditor General report wo ye ne sika sanhwemu wo ye ne wasam eno mo kodi ho enkomo na omo eje se omo eboa magana tumpo akodanim enu ti made in Ghana goods product awodo no eno omo yes omo bo wudawro ede amagana fo na yate ase ye hunu se wo mo nso Ghana ase wo niema eye bank na dwuma pa ene se Ghana niema no bebo wudawro ama yate ase se papa ye de betom ne ya ye bie na akonkrofo ama ya so wa manane ne yetimi ehu adwade nhye awodo wo no mo ede mayen enti 2017 eno omo sha ase de sa project no eba ye na project no mo ediba ye no na eso mo ye niye etinyankopon eye adom no ogeza na etoso aduasa no eno mo da campaign bi edia eno eye made in Ghana 4p sa made in Ghana 4p no 4p ni John mo dima produce promote purchase and afesu product ahodo no
ye kwa ma no so na yakwa kodi eye enkomo anope ba ko bia emsa atodwa na ye pese nya nchechemu Honorable say Chairman Sabonsu, a majority leader. Okay, all right. I'm saying, I'm trying to kakra so. Yeah, say be you between trying to kakra. But before I say my okay, but me man to so na my bekin kan kakra.
Eti na exam bag for chema mo see omo campaign o madana dino made in Ghana 4P. Na sa 4P no ejira no mo de Emma products ye enema ye promotion anase promote say ye promote ye kan wasem any purchase ye ton na afa su product na nkasa enti omo ne sana esi enya nkrofo bi ombedi animu abonwu dagro na Ghana fo ate ase enti omo hwehwe mu no mu se kofi edu e friend se jako eni ni ama me se friend se shatawale eno mu din betu dwa esi asesa nkrofo mienu yi omo kita ni mudifo eni achidifo omo chi bebra ye do mu hyema beboa enti ye from so mumra medi ani mumon dawro mfama won na ye ntue sika bi amfa mo te sane ankrofo ka no sika tue biara enya mamu eti Ghana fo ma chiechima me yate ase se 2 million Ghana cedis yesi etua edi amachata wale ni ntue sika bia emfa mo mo services de ye hia omode ye adwuma edi ama oman no
2 million cool cash
ndi omuso mu ntue ai.
Where is the money now?
But enra ye ni public account committee penyini di nkomo no o si papa no so ba no chirechire mu se omofa contractor fo it is a contractor for na etue sika dia masa brand ambassadors ne de omu nim.
We are looking for cash. That's all we are asking. Yesika na yesika na then to ask yanku enim
me fa daily guide na daily guide kratafa to so ensia ho e na ode Dr. Hanabisu enka ne soafo na o hwe agriculture wo mo ye ntakramoa ne fam ho no livestock anasa wo mo ye emmoa no eno no wode nimfonyini aba beto aha na wo chese ekuo bi aye from forum for an excellent Ghana eno mo echese enka ne soafo abedi akire anu o hwe agriculture eka emmoa yen efam ho no Dr. Louisa Hanabisu wo chenchen na asesa ama 2015 wo say yade a eyi ni ti bird flu eno eba ye HPA1 ana H5N1 saya die ba ye ma enkukọ pa ye kum wo mo ye nkum wo mo se ye kum wo mo ne akọre na mom ye se yade na ka wo mo se enipa kokọre a emmoa enti ye hye wo mo hyemmoa no kum wo mo nyina afiri ho na esese ye ma wo mo empatasika sa empatasika na ekoyi kire se wo mo sankan ye efiri afempinu ni dunum besi se ye kase no wo mo sa enkan ye enti anam so ma Ghana Poultry Farmers Association owura Victor Opon wono ena woye panyina woda no president no national president wakasa head afa hom ena face so founding president ya woda sa ekuo forum yi ano ka ni ado ena omo chese we nyina no enipa dodo a wo mo ka wo mo kuo no ho no ena besi sa bre ye ntwe omo ka ni nyina no ye osofo ya bedi eche otwentwen ne na ase saa eho ase beda adwa okọ business ka wo se wo mo da ye ntotoye ewo ono ni ministry ho ena omo chese we nyina ya asem na wotena se no odwene hu din no ohwe nipa dodo a wo mo nsanka sika no a na ade no kra no ebo ne hu eyesa na ye machine se ya hwim wo si na akuafo mo Ghana ha se ya wo ye ntakramo a se ya na ye de ya wo de a na ne ye beda wo matimi ato aso etu wo so wo sere epedimfo hwe no mo ka bibi mfa ho na ekoba se di a ha adwene na wo mo de asemwe ababetu edwa ene daily guidance so abo emu amanie
na mifa post Democrat no emra wadi campaign manager dima NDC eye obenfo Joshua Alabi emfonyine abam ena wo kire mu se NDC amayekuo no nyamianim no kware nie sa omuntu abo mo bo no ayefo pa ina ma MPP fo adawro manti MPP fo ama nema ma yefo lafo edi ama NDC fo esa sabo sha twotwora MPP fo hye yen efie mienu ene edu ensia 2016 bepim samre yi eko mebeti mu pomuntimi ni so omuni suna de biam tutu papa so santi ama Ghana fo ko wado so ma penta da jonto mani mama beba enu ti kropo ne kan wo bia mama panyini dada na ni abri a wo bonto no eti sa wo hwe niam bia benya ye finhia miensa ne fam ebepim sambre enye omonyo ebo kan ama ye brepa wo so otumra no akire sie so mo ka kire se ko mo ba abato pesua bia no be $1 million na obisa se ne sika no ewo hene fam awayini fa muntua ba akokora se ka mutua ya ka sambre ebe $4 million de ka constituency Saudi ko muanya e de ye mpuntu djuma miemu sa paganda tumpa ko nanim na so wadie fadam bibia maye ena na Ghana for to am ye sashi demri fam ye de esasum ya bodwe enti MPP fo ntimi nyanya so bie do bebo nto aka Ghana for say omonto abanfama won ji say NDC kuto na betinya side ne say so mama ye bida etomeko so aye obefu Joshua ala bi kirem say Ghana for gi NDC for tumu biem na omoto aba de mo a Ghana beye de pa amobia ho atono a be nsampa o ma painter da jonto mani mama wa boadwuma.
Well, to some comments about my making can kakra no pay and now. One here says Professor Nana Opoko Jane Nana Opoko Ajiman should first apologize for her shameful signing of the petition to free NDC MONTIE 3 criminals before we all join her to condemn Canada Japan. That's Boatin from Denmark with that one. And one here says Kennedy must go to jail like MONTIE 3 period. Samuel Abam from Lashibi. And to one also that says Canada Japan will face the law. Nothing will save him. He should be jailed as MONTIE 3. That's Joe from East Legon. The Aquamano Sunia Kwakudin Komo Honorable Osei Chairman Sabonsu, a majority leader, as well as the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Mrashebe Jino Jihanuma Eye Swami. Honorable Yada Simu Akwa Baba Nita FM so. Never called ye. Bakwa kinkan ye pencheche mu se ya yenti asese sa na tie dia na chese ye hu bebi a ye dia asem ne beto se NDC da manifesto ye di bakwa em se PFI mu ba no kire se sa private schools ya wa mo Ghana ha senior high school free SHS ya MPP aban mu ba mu de ba yi oba man no so aso mu so bi na yase o se etia Ghana ye mra pon 1992 constitution no se sanity a uchirechem send my
me da simi ma me mo ni isa say fela no me anda ko me kan ma ba office me ya de ka ni pa jo me ki na sha is na me mo ni ye mra pon no constitution so himo article 25 clause 2 NSC, what kind of people say? Every person shall have the right at his own expense to establish and maintain a private school or schools at all levels and of such categories and in accordance with such conditions as may be provided by law. But say, I'm going to be Ghana. Now, it doesn't even limit it to citizens of Ghana. Don't you be able to travel town and the crown for him. No person establish school. That's a whole work permit. And brother man who can say, who can establish private school as if my established. Was it for a while? Was it at your own expense to establish and maintain a private school or schools at all levels? And what it means is that if you primary, basic, and then preschool, I have friends in the garden. Your main school become school system. And if you kindergarten, KG, through primary, through JHS, SSS, what they call tertiary, they invest. Nina, maybe I have a person establish at your own expense with me. And rather than the kind of thing.
But you say Article 25 clause 2 honum na quick kind.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all say. Who the organic eco private school to what do you do with Article 25? Like I said, Article 25 2. And you know what's the secret one? Article 25 2 and a fellow entrenched provision. And even during the grand was parliament
referendum.
This I will say, Ubanadi, my sick about private school. Then you offend Article 25 2. And I want to say, make what you say.
Yeah,
Can't say assembly members need to have the cast is yes, and also clear for my number. Because again, look at Article 250 of the Constitution. Or say the emolument of a district chief of a district assembly. I just say MMBC DC for or Omusika or six security or Mutana or the parliament and also NGC. Me is the country of mine put to consolidated fund in the PR. In the Article 51, clause 1, the emolument of the district chief executive of a district assembly shall be determined by parliament and shall be part of the consolidated fund. Assembly members or say the emolument of a presiding member, presiding member of the assembly, and other members of the assembly shall be determined by the assembly, by the district assembly, and paid out to the assembly's own resources. In the assembly, one more I'm going to share with them. The parliament is just going to come. The assembly one and share with the council of the allowance them to mom. Assembly one and establish. So, the assembly needs to come. So, when you assembly one and ticket, I just say, almost generally get the lorry park, nobody to a cat. The market is going to get a crash. They said there are many homes that being over. I'm going to crack. That's can it be? And when you can clear one of the say the allowance is from now. It's all kinds of big money for to get just a minute in the car. Again, it offends Article 260. And I'm going to say, the man, if you want to that's the
yeah, but honorable Mimbisa way you offer education the private schools dear. Se sana mranete dear that means a binding inference a ban say private schools here. Wo musika sem ye ni omu ni twa kan meboa. Okay, enti coronavirus yi ba ye. Coronavirus yi ba ye. Coronavirus yi ba ye minim se emwa ne bi aban de boa manfo aso amanfo ahonya hia enem yi. Wo mo so wo mo nya ebi. Eno so
no, that's different. And then you're protecting the general public. A mining in our Bible after the they say, as an old woman, Yari have been a man say, I home by. What you say? That's how we
but if us under the maintaining, you're maintaining your member boy.
No, and you're maintaining the private school. What do you say? And you're maintaining the private school. We're maintaining the general public. The security issue, health issue, pandemic, a national security matter. I hope the force and the national security. But education, and national security issue. What you say?
Me to say ya acquire aban said okay say Mahama any discussion by SRDO ya and she said the only way ni say one best sambre by going through referendum in the account because we're in trench position.
And you always say Nani first no bad not also between which has a meaning. Can I be raised with that matter? In Anu young Nanchi or more manifesto. Almost all can was your constitution review committee like that. And it's hard to constitution review committee you can do that. If you're wrong with the constitution review committee with a most thing, and this are recommendation to buy. I would recommend it to buy. Yes, it's a constitution, you know. Yes, it's how we make us over here in Canada. That is the short of it.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, any time. Yeah, sure. Said. You have it me. No, because no honorable. Because me nyamre nim ni. But senia we see church na me hwe eye ne o matwro ato ho no a. I'm sure other people will have a different opinion from an interpretation from their okay.
What is the interpretation of it? Na make us say one walk no. No chin na no. Afedi also asema walk no. Constitution review committee.
Then the also assembly idea no me boy.
No. Education, you know.
Mhm.
Was the constitution is committee in that assembly.
Mhm.
In both in that kind.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anything I'm not on the you know, so being implemented constitution review commission, no, or recommendation. Like I say, I be a referendum. Oh, now I'm requirement. I shall say, okay, no one can. We were casting so baby, yes, man, and actually, or the end of the world, choosing constitution review commission. And then because I think you can't do that. You say, yeah, say constitution. It's like the election of this assembly and chief executive. Say you know the constitution will be there. You work in tandem with parliament to achieve that aim. What you say? The first thing you can do. And if I am mobile block or the moment, amendment to the also the question of constitution will also be a Maquia, Babayesa. You can't have I've been to deal with Ghanaian. So the show constitution was a manifesto, sorry. Say, you Maquia, Malbay, and Penia. This is chief executive. The doctor was over. Will be a also on it. The day answer some of the other Maquia, we think the other party would also agree that and the question we are going to buy. The other party will agree. We must be also a kind of question Ghana. We not that position. In a dark one, so we leave my. So we should be straight. Oh, and the other man can focus politics. It is not dirty. Also a kind of question. But maybe let's say impo amount pensua. In fact, come up in the because I this chief executive. You can't say more parliament and parliamentarians are opening. And this one parliament, you're opening a peace council for Bemo, I take it for Bemo, you know, you could share your friend saying the new hotel here, working for this. This new hotel, I hope, race course one of the things.
Kempinski.
We had all agreed. I feel in the party outside, the NDP party outside, the company. Like who for the talking, we ain't further consultation. I don't know what's wrong. Now, I feel the question of constitution was at the name. Is it hypocrisy or what? If I saw a man who claimed one after a man son AB.
I see.
Embrayafa or a BBI. Let the man acquaint me. Pana no manual. I was saying,
well, non percent we be but major because me producer said Castle be my 5 minutes. Now no CS so no one so bobin so the boy Emrashe say Mwejuma mo ye this time around and she ni na I said near be crab to money more na rubber stamp na na say they are famous and a Japan deal in she I buy a normal
which is I did said the woman kasa they did interrogate it no kind minorities and the can say I didn't buy any 4 hours spend the time was in a civil society organization it be a show and that to me was most unfortunate. I saw more kind of more I want to say, we considered it under the certificate of agents because they 4 hours. Again, very unfortunate. The bill back your name now yet consider under a certificate of agency. When say constitution, the cassette that bill could be considered in 1 day, so within 24 hours. What you say? Now, and so no, and just changing our in the 24 hours. In fact, the Royal deal about Parliament, we spent 4 days. In 4 hours, 4 days.
Almost a poor job.
Oh, dear.
And Nuntinama near Nami Nano. When I'm a fast so I ma a yen she and cram more approve. na nsɛm no bi kura wo de tu dwa no kyɛ so
I think civil society for a binum adenankasa almost just no what is a new baby can and almost also no
oh saa mom na wo hu no
with respect yes when you are assembling saying assembling to for bonus say so called South Africa no man sika kwa nyame adom wo dia magana ya yetu fi kwa penny presso fi abrofo no penso yetu no amane eya sana South Africa eno mdia chichi omukro ene ma mienu na South Africa ko dia chichi omukro gold any diamond of course platinum e ka ho but gold and diamond titru gold sika kwa no mdia chichi omukro amakro na be ka be ha wokɔ South Africa kuro so na mo si akyekere no a chain abukyerem kuro bebree yenya sika ko adentina yentin fa nyi kuro yi Japan royal artist na semi na ne say ka o si nya de yenya fi sako in fact NDC for them look at budget 2011 2012 2013 2014 next sika ko de ma Ghana for dividends are mining companies in the man or mine Ghana no can nyina bonwa for 4 good years no the Ghana here about $179 million in fear 9 2015 2016 body zero dividends in the mining companies in GI zero go and look at the budget about we buy and or say more the kind of ma buy more tria in accordance with the profit we declare when declare profit I make it on my money dividend what you say
okay
and I buy say look and any be mo turnover because the nyan fasoa who first can go to adwuma wo ya de bia wo discussion mu that's when nyan fasoa wo discussion meaning how discussion
David
the who say mining companies in discussion what do you say kanu sha no mo de shemu and so nyan fasoa this threat by my Emma 2019 become the man on my Ghana na ebe over 200 million and our balance was what mama 200 million 2019 and like I said 200 million with me that it there and yen she say in fear edu we expect at least $2 billion from gold production, from minerals. And on our by the say. If we agree, yeah, somebody to 2 billion of money. And let's kind of remind you. Yeah, this can be upfront. Yeah, they are to Juma. So, and only that a Japan arrangement, indeed, I'm saying Japan. Now, you will be a friend of Mineral Income Investment Fund. And this is 4 times years, I didn't know. Imuno, near creating a friend of special purpose vehicle. That's special purpose vehicle. And cano, you did more money at the end, put it to my woman. And they, near then. Na yes maybe was active. Share say one say social purpose vehicle na nanka and brand say creative back up no. Yes dimin creative dodo ni say there a door so competition ban nya efficient the operation. Yesika nya fi petroleum no. Ye dey go to petroleum holding fund no. On say the State Bank of Ghana for say on pay fund managers na on invest the canon na emma on my Ghana sika say be money be a home faso can I Bank of Ghana after so on to make say investment nya ho Yet if you remember fund managers now, you know infrastructure and free. Waiting and you say special purpose vehicles. My info you ma kwan intimidate it be a 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah, in fact, be a scared the man. You bet me the idea, you bet me the man, young man. You saw, we a man better return. This is coming to Amman. What shall I say? Meaning, that's 7 years. I go fetch Japan. Okay, we need this much. Here, 2 billion from the minerals within 10 years. And you know, you check that you can't even move far. Yeah, 49, 51, almost 50, 50. That the type of people go no. Wo sky benyano, my a move far. And the 2 billion I expected. Now, move far, I say, 1 billion over 10 years. And in Fianumbia, my $500 million in financial. Say, gold Nisika, a sotia. Now, I say, and yeah, wow, guarantee one on watch you. Then so scano and so cosura. I just a 1 year pass. What I say? What is wrong with it?
I'm saying family and friends.
John Mahama. One far both side. I come in here. I'm not coming in here. We questioned, yes, you could sing. You buy a certain court. Court no, I can say, why any and you sound about mine. So John Mahama, I go to both side no demand in here. So we a proper evaluation. And never meaning your question here. Say, I'm a court no. I didn't say more money. There was no proper evaluation of both sides or the money here. That was number 1. Number 2, one for my parliament. My parliament and ratify agreement. You know. And also, this I could share. I say so. The other money. So John, we a proper evaluation. And now, if you say both sides now wouldn't mean. Ne boy see a beer, we anticipate that the Benya see, and they say I can. Iona, Yahoo, she no, Yakoya evaluation. A Fabia Yakoyano, Yahoo say, Abamaya in 17 billion metric tons. In a Hindi, or man, we need it was a what you say? You know the doors of the city. You know the doors of the city. I don't know. And I can't say, don't want yet proper diligence. I'm more mind. I'm young, say, boss in the mind. And go, yes, I didn't. And you who said, the boy was what you be better. And also be better. This year for Manana, own two, not Abia, or more man, also dividend. There is a assessment, no. And I got the man in here. When you're getting,
yeah.
And they got Conimia and the parliament ratified. Caponi be anymore. And you know, the import and Governor Mokata a Moody anymore. The import at his nothing, a proper assessment. Nothing, or more clear what is due to the state of my ear. Meaning, what is wrong with that? My entire assembly, the entire neighbor.
That's Papa. Honorable Osei Mensa Bonsu, Majority Leader, Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Mrasebe Jino Jama Swami, and a pain on your dinkomo. Na my main and that's so in Kinkai and 70 and chance to the one class about Modiani view in some city. One here from Mukala Jonas Adia from Kerry says, I want to tell Ghanaians that John Mahama hates free SHS like his worst enemy. Really? Okay, so Mesha Kasante from Abusokan says, hey, so Canadian Japan is now begging and asking for forgiveness. Wonders shall never end. He talks as if he never created, he even created the world. He must be punished severely too. serve as deterrent to others. That's Meshach Asante Abosokan. Upon all the 125 ministers appointed by our president plus ambassador at large, Ghana is moving backwards, full of corruption. John and Jane come and rescue others, or as from this. That's Eric Okono from La Paz. MONTIE.
I feel so you always choose that girl over me. I feel hurt. Nicholas, I'm doing this video and send it to you. You didn't ever happen to me, and then you be everything you see, my brother. Because I'm afraid that I come out sometimes, because I'm a cousin, be my MONTIE. And Nicholas, I'm a man to approach. Like, what a man to approach. Hey, I wish I would tell myself. I wish you will feel for me. I almost said I'm supposed to marry you. Fine, and I'll catch them. Send me my worry. I understand. Send my worry. The suffer that you are the permanent. Yeah. See here, I see. Nicholas, over pay me. Let me who be hosting me. Your worry me, and let me who say me the permanent here, and let me who say permanent the minute here. They can come in no. And come in for my home in now. Come in, come in, yes, sir. Come papa, come in, you're going through a bell that divided the cell phone. They can come in, yo. They can come in, yeah. They can come in, yo. They could be maximum, say, I didn't say I could for big grand. They can't be breaking and come up in life will be. Because me call you one of your come over it. And can't they come up life will be. And can't be breaking 1 year now. And if so no failure or what, they can come up in life will be. Because that time, you say I'll be cool boo. And I'll be sure who didn't come over it. They can come up life will be. Baby, dear, will be wouldn't draw. They can be once and now, baby, dear, will be wouldn't draw. They can be once and more. Baby, dear, will be wouldn't draw. Ah, let me oh, they can be daughter, be my papa, warm. But don't cry, be a fool, Papa. I always choose you first. You choose so first. Me who are no anything. Take me deep your diabe. Would you be I bet you be a brown who will be a severe. They could be deep. But so much yet, a brown who will be a city.
No, it's not okay, Barbara. It's not okay. You cannot defend him. It's not okay.
Not always be assaulted. Call the cops.
Do you see what he just did? No, Barbara. No, Barbara. I'm tired of you. No, I'm tired of you now. No, absolutely not. I know that. I understand. I get it.
We are not going to come down. We are not going to fucking come down. I came in here and I told you sit back. I told you we are not here to argue with you. Why did you fucking attack her? Why did you attack her?
Can you come down?
I'm not going to come down because you started this.
Here, let me go.
You're going to go to the other room and you're not going to come out.
Barbara, what about that one?
Fuck you up. I'm telling you.
Barbara, that folder.
That's the divorce document.
Get up and go to your fucking room.
No.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong
Barbara,
with you.
move.
Keep acting up, I'll fuck you up. No, try me.
All right.
Try me.
Okay.
Try me. All right. Try me.
No, sorry. Why? It was unnecessary.
Don't give him the chance to bring these things.
Don't do that, Barbara. What if you came here by yourself?
But isn't this the same sister that you fucked up? What did I fuck up about my sister? What did I fuck up about my sister?
Perry, what did I tell you? Let him go in the room. Perry.
Perry, leave him alone.
You should go. You don't need this. Okay. All right. But you are the same person who supported me at the wedding, right? I would have called you at the wedding because you were fake. You were fake. That's the one you were lying.
Perry.
You were fake.
Okay, so etiefo no mutie ne ebi chese there be na me kwa mentimi om sikosu nkwa ontimi nhwe video no now mo yeso ye pese ye hwe bi. So what we going to do now, me ebe ne se ye ba be se ne video no. In fact, we're going to put a video on our Facebook page right now. Frema is going to work on it. Obaba ye hu adwuma. Na we asemo esi wo US approach me mu. Say unti ho asemo a Ghana ni bia yesi wo yesofo. Your friend Sylvester Ofori. Ena wabo ne yiri tuo. Say benade ye twem ye. When obo ne yiri tuo. Enya we nye movie asemo. Asempa na make actual Ghana ni ne yiri friend Barbara. Ena Nazi a ohwe girl ne to. Sorry, mfanche me. Me se me hwe video na me hwe. Atade o hwe ne how na. I was just watching the video and what I saw. Yeah. Yes. Ohwe ne body shape, ohwe shape na.
Very beautiful.
Yes, nice. Yes, very beautiful young lady.
And a very, very, very
yes, she has a nice body.
Very beautiful, nice body.
Yes, nice body, nice face. Hips. Yes. Oh. Because me share body way pa we have body. Yes.
Oh, the pictures no
body way pa we body way akwa way to pa body way to.
Yes, you born 27 times. 7 times.
Wanya de. Inti edi emfoni ni ba be gu Facebook sisi ya na. Utia mesa aboni ni bi mo radio show no. Ba person Facebook so mesa abo bi mesa abo na. Wote be ma ne kan o ka kire na kunta. O ka kire na kunta se me that was sister no ma money to enkunu a. Na che se me ye fake.
Akwesi uso ni say so your software there.
Na me kan sisi ya. So a prophet.
Yeah, a prophet. Komsheni Ofori Sylvester.
Komsheni.
Komsheni.
Okay, so more Facebook no. Yeah, the video no baba to on say who TM so na say who timi akoso sisi ya. So that I'll start playing it now. Yemu bi nsu etimi so okay, otola gam da say sisi ya baby edu no yeni abre si etie ensem no.
No. No, it's not okay, Barbara. It's not okay. You cannot defend him. It's not okay.
Call the cops.
Do you see what he just did? No, Barbara. No, Barbara, I'm tired of you. No, I'm tired of you now. No, absolutely not. I know that I understand. I get it.
We are not going to come down. We are not going to fucking come down. I came in here and I told you sit back. I told you we are not here to argue with you. Why did you fucking attack her? Why did you attack her?
Can you come down?
I'm not going to come down because you started this.
Here, let me go.
You're going to go to the other room and you're not going to come out.
Barbara, what about that one?
Fuck you up. I'm telling you.
Barbara, that folder.
That's the divorce document.
Get up and go to your fucking room.
No.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong
Barbara,
with you.
move.
Keep acting up, I'll fuck you up. No, try me. All right. Try me. Okay. Try me. All right. Try me.
No, sorry. Why? It was unnecessary.
Don't give him the chance to bring these things.
Don't do that, Barbara. What if you came here by yourself?
But isn't this the same sister that you fucked up? What did I fuck up about my sister? What did I fuck up about my sister?
Perry, what did I tell you? Let him go in the room. Perry.
Perry, leave him alone.
You should go. You don't need this. Okay. All right. You are the same person who supported me at the wedding, right? I would have supported you at the wedding because you were fake. You were fake. You were lying.
Perry.
You were fake. You and everybody that follows you. You were fake. I supported you because I thought you were different. So now you are here. You are not like your family.
Support your sister.
Yes, I'm here to support
the
my
same
sister.
And
I will always
the pastor told you that she was a witch.
Which pastor?
Am I right?
Pastor. Name that pastor. Which pastor told me my sisters?
The same sisters.
Which pastor? Name the pastor. Is it you? You are a pastor. You. Oh. You don't know whether you are confirmed or not. You are a pastor, my friend. Get the fuck out of here before I fuck you up. We didn't come here for you. We did not come here for you. Don't let me hurt you. Leave. We didn't come here for you. We came to get something.
Can I promise you something?
Promise me.
If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake.
You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, call the cops.
No, it's
No, call the cops. Jen. No.
Barbara, stop that.
Tanya, you don't play with threats like this. Jen, I'm calling the cops. No. You don't play with threats. Please call the cops. It should escalate. He's threatening you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
All right, just make sure it's there so we can go. If that's it, let's go. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure it's... Let's get out of here. We ain't coming here no more, Barbara. You lost all this.
You heard what he said?
Is there anything else you need to get? Barbara, we're done.
Whatever you want to get.
Yeah, we're done. Oh, you lost all this.
no. I'm gonna come back for it.
You're gonna come back for what? No, it's okay. It's okay, Barbara. It's another debt that can be paid off. Debt is debt. You cannot replace debt with life, and vice versa. It's gone. This ain't yours no more. Imagine if you come here by yourself.
Even with us over here, he still attacked you. Fabian, don't play with these things.
Why is this a joke to you?
You may not want to have him arrested, but you have to make a police report. You have to have a police report for future sake. The police need to make a report.
No, I'm going to use this so you can get a restraining order.
Yeah. And make sure he's not coming in. Can you come look for my glasses, Fabian? Look for my glasses so I can make sure he's not coming in. If it fell over there when he's careful.
Watch your car. Make sure he's not doing anything.
Oh, I'll fucking man.
Don't go outside. Just look.
Well, so video abaya ewu yansa na video pia bonten. Nti video ya ohwe abaya na owom unsias make us a nice body. Uhunu Barbara. Ni kunu na o she t-shirt. Wone na konta oba ninua. Wone na preso sa no. Na ebisa nka oba no jai na nka ninua be ma no wakoya na nka no kura dufu no kura kunu but
bakwesi unim se okun ewra ni wie ne picture na e bai na nani baako aye kokko na nani baako ni sei na aye kokko
se akwa no dufu yeah odufu
na utie kasa no so na eni a ubo ye nyina na osi osofo bi aka chen so ye baifo enti no akwa attack na yire no ena ni nua be ma ne ba be defend say adenti na wo so attack na yire osofo be ne kan ye so no aye osofo enti adenti na osofo foforo ba be ka se na yire ye baifo na aye ye baifo agya ne fa ne kwai ana pam no ana bibi
ade ba ko so on say BBC e ba I mean probably no be court na bia court amount to me say okay me asumesi we me ni na chini so yes your ba no compare restraining order. Okay. But still, when say, na be man tata na ko na edwuma mu honum say, okobo ni tu anopa honum say be empre be enso a we kuni. Na yeah.
Na na refi say America no wo na na.
Say Ghana hakra na so obotu anu so mra ni obi.
Say bia na obi ahu ana say ye hompa CCTV e be dia dance ana bibi. But what dey say do e ba foforo no CCTV camera. E capture no wo botuo no pe who can kind and some no de buy no say e hwa ya de ne ko first degree murder and ye de ball no at once
yasemo yasem temu mi enu ya ma
areho papa
na ni abi nsu kra nso eni oba no nya adwen ebi ene se ni nua be ma na ebu obu ni kunu nyina no pacho kweku stop kweku jai
normal Oba openi kunu, oba ka onyai.
Okache ni nwane si onyai.
O say enye necessary so obebu no.
Ye ni ye din but ye mpento kwa sanet.
Ebi an odo papa na oda so do no.
Bunu na wapra no.
Because utie nsem na omo kana na enye se bia ono no na emom beye ne ntokwa na osori one ne kono. Ena me se enam so ma ne koba asa ni nua no ebetia ne kakra agya akofa we abe.
Well, I'm sure say pictures no still frame be rolling or background na bia mo amu be hum later on ye question answer no ye be bo ye video no na mo bia mo ntimi anhwe o Facebook no mo ntimi asan ko Facebook bia no makwa but mami ma mo wie de bon krata no anope ye discussion segment so e be ye mpinfo ba be translate nche bia so mamu mo wie de bon krata no mami
yo me the daily guide na ewie aha say e na o che National Women's Organizer MPP amanyoko no maami kejemfo a na wa che se ha adwene papa wa tete se wo mo call primary se mo ko gina ye se mo gina mu ama MPP amanyoko no parliamentary candidate no anasa parliamentary primary no mo call ye no wo mo ntimi ani nkunim wo mo disqualify wo mo ene wo mo a wo mo yaudie wo mu no wo mo kire se ebinum a wo ma je so wo mo call independent candidate ena maami kejemfo a che se da bi we nya de beboa se ko ba se ye edem papa mu na beba party ni mu o se wo mo pese de si afimpinu ne nwotwe ebi be san si bio wo se bubu ani na ukọ wachi ekokohwe afimpinu ne enwotwe 2008 a independent candidate wo mo party no doso eti ekoba se ye ya na affect presidential candidate no ekoba se ye ha adwene papa man papa mu ba empapa mu ba so na de lose na eba no na asem a wo kan se wo hwe NDC amanyokuo no a omo manifesto om de ba na anu emu oha emunye duru enti se wa mo didi agro ema bibikitwe bi fa ho hwo eno ano no NDC be fa omo la be fa omo nwa enti osre wo mo ada wo mu nyai manenka encha mfie na beba eba nipa kro no wo ye wadwuma yi a kwan fa so e disqualify wo ana wa ntimi ani nkunim no wo ye wadwuma ni yi a ebia eno ebe boa mo asan aba be ye wadwuma de ama omanfo na emom se si ai de obesre se mo bia enko independent candidate.
Na mi fa post Democrat an nwa na efimfiri wade na medi ewie. Prakakra ne abedi akire ede ema NDC amayoko no. Obefu J na anopoku agiman. Ena wo kasa kire se emra enya adwuma. Na se emra ye adwuma de na ekọ ede atia ase Central Mrashibedwani. Onmonyafo Kennedy akompreko e Japan. Ni sembi akeka de afatemuafo wo Ghana ase no sebi emuodu na sebi ebonpa. Na obenfo je na nopoku agiman any Ghana Integrity Initiative for GIF for ye enhyiamu ena wo kire se ede ebe na ahura pienti a muntie terefo de mu kogina daka mu o ebo mu ko aduma ato biga gojo ka se popo bribiribiri ena ka me ma me kan sansem no na owura Kennedy akompre ko Japan de odase to ma yemfre no ye mamra nya adwuma de ye muntie tere no yemfa bi enye no pepepe ne ye hu se ampa aba we se de wonye nhwanimu ni yimu ni ayepemu eba emra ene se bi nipa ho a omo kan sam no omo ka de kwagozi se eye owura Kennedy akompre ko Japan ekotena TV show kwada no ena woto ayampia sabi edifa atemuafo ho efa verdict anase semisunsansom de betudwa na odukropo de so kan ya ema ne bohanya ene entrene ema judgefo ne se ade bi omo aye no entwa ye kroma akoto omo omo do be di omo mombo se yes ne ma baby enu ache no kan ne se wie no aba pa chew eche so temuafo panyini owura eni yebo amesio fa me bone chemi na maami isi dabi wenya bone ye de che de ye muntie tre no yemfa binya no abe de bo atachini de bo ba ma no ye mubu ho no mo yankofa sa ba akro no a ne fa mebo no ne hu se ampaga na mra ye adwuma na aba ne so no onye yiyimu ni ayepemu se eba bone fo semo a akwasi ye de awie de bo krata ne mu nsem
ye da se anope need 100 points na Ghana montie adwuma de sunu asiogwe na me ba betwa me ho kakra ba before I be calling san betwa ho anope na mpenifo so aba betranse na ya share your discussion segment no so no mumu bi ho no ebem se video no musimo ehunti yes abo video ni biom ni esi ewa abrochire abayo me kan dia sisia no onka krati asefo ho wewu wonti ase ni ku na abonu tuo ku no abonu tuo pe ekunu ya be ma ne ka so bebonu tuo ku no ampeniampa wakwa akobo eya abayo etuo ewrabe in fact ewraba wabonu tuo ku no ya obi ewra ba kama ebe so odi mfie be ya aduonu enso awade enti Tie. Bet me ako Facebook nso ako hebi why?
No. No, it's not okay, Barbara. It's not okay. You cannot defend him. It's not okay.
Call the cops.
Do you see what he just did? No, Barbara. No, Barbara, I'm tired of you. No, I'm tired of you now. No, absolutely not. I know, that I understand. I get it.
Stop. We are not going to fucking now. I came in here and I told you sit back. I told you we are not here to argue with you. Why did you fucking attack her? Why did you attack her? Can you calm down? I'm not going to come down because you started this. Here we go. You're going to go to the other room and you're not going to come out.
Barbara, what about that one?
Fuck you up. I'm telling you.
Barbara, that folder.
Get up and go to your fucking room.
No.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong
Barbara,
with you.
move.
Keep acting up, I'll fuck you up. No, try me. All right. Try me. Okay. Try me. All right. Try me. Hey.
No, it's all right. Why? It was unnecessary.
Don't give him the chance to bring these things.
Don't do that, Barbara. What if you came here by yourself?
You spoil yourself, all right? But isn't this the same sister that you fucked up? What did I fuck up about my sister? What did I fuck up about my sister?
Perry, what did I tell you? Let him go in the room. Perry.
Perry, leave him alone.
You should go. You don't need this. Okay. All right. But you are the same person who supported me at the wedding, right? I'm supporting you at the wedding because you were fake. You were fake. That's the one. You were lying. You were fake. You and everybody that follows you. You were fake. I supported you because I thought you were different. So now you are not like your family. Your sister. Yes, I'm just the same sister. And I always. The pastor told you that she was a witch. Which pastor? Name that pastor. Name that pastor. Which pastor told me my sister's name? The same sisters. Which pastor? Name the pastor. You are a pastor. You don't know whether you are financial or a pastor, my friend. Get the fuck out of here before I fuck you up. We didn't come here for you. We did not come here for you. Don't let me hurt you. Leave. We didn't come here for you. We came to get something. Can I promise you something? Promise me. If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake. You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Call the cops. No, call the cops. Then, no, Fanya, you don't play with threats like this. Then I'm calling the cops. No, you don't play with threats. Please call the cops. It should escalate. He's threatening you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
All right, just make sure it's there so we can go. If that's it, let's go. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Make sure let's get out of here. We ain't coming here no more, Barbara. You lost all this.
You heard what he said?
Is there anything else you need to get? We're done.
Whatever you want to get.
Yeah, we're done. You lost all this.
No, I'm going to come back for it.
You're going to come back for what? No, it's okay. It's okay, Barbara. It's another debt that can be paid off. Debt is debt. You cannot replace debt with life. And vice versa. It's gone. This ain't yours no more. Imagine if you come here by yourself.
Even with us over here, he still attacked you. Fabian, don't play with these things.
Why is this a joke to you?
You may not want to have him arrested, but you have to make a police report. You have to have a police report for future sake. The police need to make a report.
No, I'm going to use him so you can get a restraining order.
Yeah. And make sure he's not coming in. Can you come look at my glasses, Fabian? Look at my glasses so I can make sure he's not coming in. If they fell over there when we scaffold.
Watch your car. Make sure he's not doing anything.
Oh, I'll fuck him up.
Don't go outside. Just look.
Asem kra to so mehunia menka biom nia so I mean watch a video no amutimi call Facebook amutimi ahwe bi mo amuti o radio so no ensem ni nyina ne se wa oba ne okun akasakasa mentimi ho ase awade jaye chese ensem no bobo ba wo nhye den hu ani su bat oba ne se yeso onware biom nti se se omu jaye awade omoti US abrochimemu enti okunu say as mebo otu eku ampeniampa
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie. All the Sampa Bo. Cassia Bo. Kowaka Tamonsa. Amaya Sa. Cassia Waje. Onye Yimu. No Cretrodo. Claudia Men Kamadini Bo. Nita Fe. Muma Yentie. Cassia Waje 100.9. Kwesi Bonkwe.
Mami mpanyinfo a mini ombedi adwumadie akwaba courage no be NPP National Communication Team member Kweku Owusubana Hene NDC National Communication Team member Kweku minsha se mfiusu wetie nkomoi I'm sure say Ghana ni bia will be concerned about this thing. So when you Ghana for cry na BBC I'm sure say ye nyina be concerned about it. Wetie minim so hu video na but what exchanges na call so no minim se wa follow story na kakra senior city dia na aka ho
yo akwasi me da se be hia atiefo anopai in fact enene da di kan a odame anya me din right enti enene anya correction bia enti e da se ye koyanim na mefa enchia emu odrupa ma Mompanyi dada John Dramani mama ene na bedi ache Professor Jena na opokwajuma babi omo bia yankopon kan mo no hira o no pai adwempa pa omo fa Ghana basi matie audio no na wo bo no video no de menya bi nhwe say ya follow story no this week ya na ade ne baaye na ya na ya rehosam say aware mu nsam ne da bia mabotuo no ya dos na me ne o ma ne ba ku di nkomo me ka se ye actor ba ko Crisato ono so enche bia na ne yire e wo US wo so obema bi so ko ye den e ko bo ne tuo nti ya ye se aware mu nsam ebinom ntimi pressure no ne ade a na ye se omde awudie ebe den ebe kam ozi baga na hanom a ye mema ne bi wo kra omo so timi fa ho sha comfort committee suicide de ne yire aye no ne niema bi wo ha wo so ne yira kotwempra ontimi stand pressure no ne ade no so aye den ofa ne life obi timi poison ne yire ne manyina ekom because of marital issues ne ade I think say nya dia eboa society no na wo say US omo try the ban gun control omo ya individuals nya access to guns all the time. President Obama try say obey be Republicans and because of a normal chunk of business now arms nti and they obia access to guns ye turn it is any to mobile phone or shop go US ya sanet ye nti obia timi koto na say na omo ye concert bi wo one of the Palm Beach hotels near that obi timi share hotel honom spray nipa wo hall ama bebre we because of omo access to these things near there. I think say omo be tighten sa gun control laws mo honom near there. Enke be boa hwe nan say after George Floyd wuye one black man so police ni ko shootu na chi back say 10 bullets o tenso ahe am ono so oda hospital kra ya san handcuff na aka ho Ghana need ye eba ne sa emwa ede animguase na bre Ghana ma because ye hanom no ncheche no entisa so just ye ti wakoba bi na wakosua honom culture no ne ade a na woni oba sebe woni na ko altar so say I do na se waye obone kra wontimi ni nyai prekope o se meje wo nkwa afri wo nsam oni pa ya san ka se o san ye pastor na ni o pastor na o ye ne mfa so be na wo so se wontimi mfa bone nche se wo ji wo nua kra fi ni nsam I think say antwa ye na emra no enini
okay so I mean we start no being so ebia kakra be kan ho me sure say bia we follow kakra exchanges here course we mainstream media capture aka ho asem ne ekoso social media the MC di akotene pa senator
ni amedase na ase enene da edikan amaba wo
sure
mesha ise na mechia omanpanyin President Kufuado Ghana gentleman ba ko pa odi anim a ohye a oye mesan so de nchia ama Dr. KK Sapon enra no di ni birthday panyin pa ohye GMPC so Oye yeja kese pa enra se Nyankopon ehira no na afia kwa beto edie na me wish no belated happy birthday biom. Na Misreo Senia Ghana any wiase nyina akoye no. Sometimes wetin nsem bia na ya asefem. Na menua kasa no de besi so se yo sofo. Na ba ne sen no sofo timi etam tuo ekum obi. But ohwen so a nipa mu ne de eye possible. Inomri bi wo ho a se ye ka asofo asem a na ye ka ne te se de ase omo de omo nye nipa bi no sa no. Ana sa ase omo de omo buro nipa so. But ohwa by brofo mo say man of God nyame nipa. Nti first no oye nipa ano ye nyame adwuma. Aha nti eya ne asefem kakraba aware mu nsem dɔɔso pa emu nso odene na de ameka ne se ye mmemu na ye ba no ye mmemu na se ye to ye bo ase na se obekɔ aware kwan a ye se aware ne kwan eden ɛware wato bo de osre ato Nyankopɔn anim abomu mpaye ansa na oduti ewurem na oduti wurem nso a wenjai ode mpaye bode bia because problems ne de eja ebeba na eba Nyankopɔn etimi ahye odin na wetimi aso ano eyemobɔ em say na ladies na kan about abayewa no ni features ene se ne otie ni bibia ohwe pa oba kama atoyenchem say ato no de asefem na ebesren so say counselors wo hobibre Miko University one of the mission psychology or infirmiensa into your clinical psychology social psychologist na the idea sometimes yen be before no ade bi yen ane de ahye mu but sometimes e be hia say wo be kɔ obi oye professional ho na mo bie nsɛm ni mu akyerɛ no na wetimi aboa mo ene mo aka ne sɛ nyam betimi de nyam atoto yie na ntimi ankodu sɛnea ekodu yi yɛsrɛ sɛ Nyankopɔn emfa abaiwa no na kra ensie na onhye yenua bema no so den because sɛnea ye de mra ne ni bedi ɛsɛ sɛ mra so ne ne yɛden edi because edu samre ya ye ni mu sɔfo ane ni mu komfo nti ya mewo ka wo ho enso no
meda say no be so de kakra de boa yeah ba ne aba be share mainstream discussion as ya no pay need 100.9 Ghana Montie edwumedie so no aso go feel free na adwenche I'm sure says we who video na person so o chewa agina betimi di aba no pay e odwumedie so
utie oha echi ponk no needs FM. What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Efiura, me mwachi o Efiura. Yes on.
Machi o Efiura. Efiura me chia wonye so.
Hey, Eura, enfase ma msu. Wati? E ba force se chia me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wafi, we die me pese oni Efiura bekon. Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo. Eura Momo kwa sori. Ye pompa ye. Eura de kasoro ho a. Wati? E be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne mma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, awia dio, enumre dia mo no makodeo. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Me say na dia ya late so me yanki kabinche fiera ya wi ya kwasra body fata. Ke efiera, ruti fia say light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi. Wo bo say sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink. Na ba nom.
Ka hwe me catch you play na play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me de so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ni nsuohie. Na nsuohie so me ntoi. Say me bufu a, betumi ato bag mu a wate.
Yeah, fiora we nkwa de ma abunfu.
E fiora fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ya trimodefo.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atom se eye.
Yamenu Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi. Eti yamenu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dada minya wofo yi. Papa so be fie ni anwie fufuo ya asam aba. Na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro. Be ye de ni ahwie fufuo a. Akwade wo nwane.
Adwa mo adwuma. Se me ne fie adwuma di mini. Fufuo kakra ba o medie no. Eno to me twama da pasa. Asam wo kan na matire nyira.
What ate na make am mebo a.
Ebo de odi komum. Na se sia de obra to otwa. Fufuo ai wo wodwo pam. Na wo ma siu na wo timu aba. Na wo sadade na wo temfra akwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya needful sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kam kama ya yefra no needful fufuo a
enya no bi na masori ba ntilizi kama me di ye yo
sese bia
ma me hwe oh bia needful fufuo a eya kama say bode fufuo ne mankani fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me se wo ka so ento simanu mpɛ no wa wie no ahwie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa ne fufufura ho ama mko tobi kura ba ne se de Ghana fo sipom fufuro no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufue won pam wodrom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bia wom wo nso de bode ne mankani fufuro papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mojaduro ana pawia ne anadwo a wo koda
ne fufura supermarket bia mu ne fufura e wo wo fi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atom se eye.
Utie oha echi ponkno needs FM
Mami mo akwa baby on break jumedie no so Ghana Montie ene fiada na your discussion segment in Edru so studio no hanum say encourage no be your NPP National Communication Team member Kweku Subana Hene NDC National Communication Team member penifo atena say na yen sha ase nkomo no me ye sure say ba ko a ye de be fiti ase gina Honorable Kennedy Japan nsemo aka fa ye a lawyer judges Emma no ya che contempt Emma odi apology kura dia ba betu dwa asemu kwagu nsa se mfuse
yo kasi me da sibiem me say na watch etwa mu no na video be circulate online about Honorable Kennedy Japan say oti ono ana video so net2 TV na wa wonim na kaka ben samne na tutura samwe wo di wo krom ha needless bravado na oye show a emfa asem no a ono kane hu no wo se e wo so on paul ne ha
esi we di atom life so
that because see second and the woni so you know ba ko pe na ja ye nyina krom ye nyina wo fa
who video ba ko bi abam say NDC for security what goes around comes around
that because see asem na ba ne eka na oti ni show no mo friend the seat show na o say na sase sembia ye di wo court no ne bonyo so enu nti ofre judge ne say yes stupid judge before then na lawyers ya omudi asem ne kwada on dey watete o mokra say he is going to deal with the judge because he say obi ka say I am going to deal with you na asiache say you will be the same thing okoye ameswale e won the TV so the same TV network I'll deal with that boy flashing the photograph munya na momo no ene on can't asifo hu biem boni to okun no now kasa I'm going to deal with the judge me ko hu chief justice say to me ben e na wo would be yes sir because Kennedy ya so ne so kroma odimi di obi atem o ye sofo o ye ohene o ye president we are wine. I feel ye a my bank kitchen cra no more contaqua. Tracy ni Miss Bear Samubai no a jaffa. Ochina on near Fias was nigger. Ochina on a journalist. Just say, Onunqua or your wine. Tarzan, number 1,000 o cromwa. Kofasem yaba. Na yankan be asham. And a judge is okay, watch it. and watch law Akoma Chief Justice say na Honorable Kennedy Japan I was scandalizing the court. It is a friend Monday and the lawyers be a twin for say the kind of pacho me as a share a chop away. Yen fanya juma e bia sida ye wo president wo krom ha. Akwasi MONTIE 3 asem ba ye 2016 na ba the court ya o. Ye bu asem ene mrantie mienu kwatena afidie so together with the host. And I'm say in fact, host to Nicola one can be the can't say also be a ja. Say, court to say or a jewel on to say more. A biasian, I'm a pachawa could see say, day, court no a freum. And a Catholic bishop, me, I'm sorry, I'm a so for you almost check us or at no my issue statement. I was here punishment. Not gonna buy issue. Now we issue. Kennedy dey buy a minti civil society groups you be ankasa abiem.
They're fresh.
Oh, pasi. Asem here fresh. Kali bishop da bi omo kasa okromo o. Nyen ra yi no mo committee o mampani a odi ayi kokonsa kakra kire o mo se mahama kan na wase omo nkasa yi. Nti omo ho mo ti de ekoso okromo a. No mampani kura asem a ekoso Facebook obi a kire kura wote. Na asem a yabo na odi o. Nipa nyina te. Na the hypocrisy in our country. And only exhibit and they say, ye kwasi dia, ye faniko. E ye kwa me dia, ono de or your hineba or your this year. Nti ono de ye touching in ye. Hwe. MONTIE 3. Nipa miensa no, ye finding obia 10,000 cedis. After one patch nyina no. Ye say, mu wi amunsan koda afiase 4 months. Akwasi owners of the station, you find obia 30,000. You hear shareholders, almost 30,000. It's your cabo moi, MONTIE 3 nkwa 90,000. 900 million to Chisikano, and a court in your few. More several custodial sentence.
A dozen. Oh, Nanka. Ya one fine a iskawi ya and kasa custodial sentence and kamundi fair send ye master John Mono any hopes in Adoyan and Kanyana Kwanswano. Because they be a sea, Supreme Court to pen. Bear or him also fire. Mampaninia, Kenim, can any see ye, sir? Me Buasamono, because more Namudi dio Mampania Kufuado at near Manyami. The Mobako no domo cotum. But some several 1 month. Yeah, and Kishi for minim so creating impression said they were not bias because Castle man these are needless comments. What is yeah, but I'll build about in 70 because man pay no can and see here and now yeah
or him must fire and crown on your chief just no Supreme Court on a transfer so a chow part judge a lawyer in a part a man crofoi MONTIE 3 yina fellow on deaf ears after you find on 900,000 90,000 yina no or still mess around the one prison. Na uhwemwa judgment be a bawia utimi comment on anamewa aha nese say entwa yie na manfo Ghana for GG signature na petition o mampani mahama say utumi no constitution ni dia mawa ubetima show clemency in this times no ye mayen after almost 1 month no na mampani mahama e ma clemency ni yi o mobile Nana Santi bedi etu ene oye executive secretary to President Akufo-Addo. Eye President Akufo-Addo ni nua say. Omampanyi ni sa constitutional right ni say obemu om clemency to osan the assembly court Supreme Court. Kwasi wo asamu a me building no. Osan the assembly court Supreme Court. I think say last year or two and the Supreme Court in a unanimous decision omo to assembly atu baby. E just say the oma ye nyina na nipa bo anyo so say yemfo omuntum dey issue rot in jail.
Pinchechemu say Ghana mrano nti ase akọ Supreme Court.
Na ye boja ye ma men kasa kwasi. Ami kasa send ye pon 10:30 ana me boa. Enti emre ho. Afi na ebe wi akọ manifesto yakọ Japan yakọ ayi ni ale. Enti na de nsem ho. So, enti kan Japan de ya abai. Ye hwe. Send ye bisi ya ye no. Enra running mate to John Dramani Mahama. O meeting civil society group. Okay. Say yes. Ono kura mpo a okosan petition ni bi say yem free MONTIE 3 no kan Japan na kotana ni chief so didi na temwa say maame no unqualified say obey vice president esan this act kosan petition keke say young grant omo ayi clemency Nene wo bi ato de ayenya o. He, me say, wo se ye de papa yi kwatum pa na opie ba. Se kwasi wako prison da. Me di ye de muntie 3-4 no ko ye kosra o me ko hobi. Yen kra ye gina kire no. Ukoba obeye soba da na omo ewo mu no. Yen fa Kennedy Japan kwatum bi. Na opie ba. Na no sabe obehwe na no kasa yie. So nipa ba ko ndo wo krom 1000 ono de oye the righteous man in Babylon. The Ethiopian man in Ghana. Onim sire obia. Enti enye we ya obeka obia nwasam. MP mua ko gina ho didi e ma tem wo on air. Na kwasi sanya muntie 3 ye di host ni so kan ho no. The seed program host no so ye nya den. Ye mfa ne kan ho bi. Na station no platform no san ko gina on so omon kan ho. Miensa mien punish pepe na Ghana for enya satisfaction say send emra ne tia chenchene no yeyim enye for selected few emra ne chi obia no matter your stature in society so just say ye bedu pepe nti mawie hoka
me da say mamenko courage nsunsu na me ma courage in brem na mintie courage de courage
akwesi mischief muya ye mischief ba
is a city man can breathe, man can be free crash with me. You running out for one can so asem. Me who know is not there's no mischief in it. Just part of my transition keke.
Carry mischief for ye enti.
See? Carry you. You.
Akwasi mini akasa bebre na omamu ha ye wono sabio sometimes no nsembisi na ye hwese ne a yanom kana na eye obrin be say ye strange memfo aso da se obi nye bibi ntia mpanyifo a ebu asema yen e wo court nanso se mfomso ba na ekopie mpanyifo anim na mpanyifo hwe asem no mo de to dia esese da eye na kakra seminu abetna ha anope na kan ya atia te se dia asem ne bae no eye honorable ya yo fa ken onye ho hwe nsem na o kan so no e wo mu mienu o say Supreme Court na taking a decision ewo political case mu na nipa miensa akotena studio na modidi atema issue threats direct to life so any obi ode ne personal case akokot na ruling na ba na in the spur of the moment what ruling no anya ne de na or express any displeasure. Okay. And so why the judge a fan who no throw the command Chief Justice assure them no and watch say honorable and fakwan biso. And our faso. To me ben na ye was saying ye better studio ha. Ni aka say directive na so say asem ne ba ye na ono an kasa tena city say e record Chief Justice so e dia ko na e ko ho no Chief Justice but even before debi miso before say sade ne so before ebeba no you know akwesi enye obi ya no timi ya ade o wiase na ono atimi tena se wo hu edwin de oye no ho no timi ba pablo ka say oh say ni say dia me ma nye ni ye ni titru weye ye mpanyifo a ye nyom wo oman mu nti say honorable ankasa trase no wadwen asem no ho a na wo say asema mekan de ha ne etosin kakra na watro o ne nsase e dia ma oman Ghana nyina ni wiase nyina say oh meka asem bi dase ba dia mekan no manka ni ye nti mfa ncheme osha wofa esi hwa na yenuanu mo ewo opposition de I said the other bunch bongo so I now can say atomo so. And what goes around comes around near the dinner in Kusiaga and Crochet. You know me saying, yeah. Almost called the same station so could Timubium, said the almost kind of fwasso. A man show remorse. Difference all hono. Now you will fear cry no say, wow, ma, a yo bonnet, and I say be a tosima. O share on my reaction to the almoa yeno. Now more almost train huno. O dear chum. No more mo your margin said the patapa. The kind no yan yaka. Nedie, Ocho munyan sakakra, no more de sua bibi. Nti say honorable, I timi atena se no no adwen ho no aba out abeka se o asem we die. Man kan ye on fanchem no. Fakwesi, me de me susie ne say isi ho a. That's
okay, Miss Medase. I mean, can comments kakra me mra ne mehwe NDC manifesto. Omo launch ni apie fima ba so far. Yeah, nsem ne se ne sitie. Osei Minka Ejekum, NPP chairman Kabul, Afghanistan says the court should leave Kennedy Japan alone. If they are not doing good job, this would have. If they have done good job, this would not have happened. That's Osei Minka Ejekum. Sorry. Mistake in Sowama Dweji says Kennedy is a lawmaker and should know better. His attacks on innocent Ghanaians, judges, is condemnable, and the law must deal with him equally. That's a mistake in some Adwejiri. Doctor, down blow. Brimsu Apeusika says now the NPP is desperately confused. The NDC has given Ghanaians reason to vote for them again. And I agree with them that it's the people's manifesto. That's one here from Doctor, down blow. Uncle Ato from Spinkters says Ghanaians must not in any way fall for the deception and propaganda by the NDC. If they couldn't fulfill one-time premium NHIs in 8 years, we can't trust them to deliver free primary health care in 4 years. Uncle Ato from Spinkters. Please let the NDC and JDM know that we, the good people of Ghana, know what is good for us. 4 more for Nana. That is one here from Ibrahim, Okaikwe North. Positive change from Medina says it was right for Akufo-Addo to legalize weed, aka marijuana, but very wrong now for GM to legalize Okada business that can employ thousands of unemployed youth across the country. You are putting it as if say is that what it is? Well, Mustafa Abenase 449 says okay, so let me start from here. Ushasia Ukan and Sembe give me Snedos say Ghanaians are lucky and proud to have His Excellency First Lady of Ghana. The medical equipment she gave to the whole hospital is something that should be commendable, worth commending. That's Mustafa Abnasi 441. OPK from Goss says super incompetent and messageless Mahama and NDC can promise heaven. Still, they will lose because they promised one-time premium on NHIS, STS Korea housing deal, etc. For 8 years, they couldn't do it. OPK, no buy. Wefi Eben Karbenya Welder Junction says, I urge all car dealers to be vigilant and open their eye. They shouldn't believe or they should not be deceived by the so-called suspension of the salvage car bill. If we mistakenly vote them again, they will allow the bill to be passed. So let's be vigilant and vote wisely. That's Eben from Karbenya Welder Junction. Walanyo in Akwetia says NDC as the alternative is empty. They are struggling to explain their own manifesto. Walanyo Akwetia. Nana Kwame Mensa Bunsu Sheka. He says, Nana's track record is second to none. I wonder why NDC is boasting themselves of infrastructure. We will look at it sector by sector. That's one here from Nana Kwame. All right, so Yanko, your next issue. So okay, where NDC can pap shasi few but to akwe NDC timema kwekwa san shasi bi kwagu. Yeah. So my launch manifesto.
Yeah.
Mm.
And some dead no.
The People's Manifesto.
People's Manifesto.
Yentiwe.
Manifesto by the people for the people. Na I was say, when him say last year October, and now NDC did two just say, yeah, this time manifesto no I person about 2020 no. Yeah, call a man for na kasa na so. No much there. Omo yare. So that say na ya pe ano aduro ene premsi bre na de ama. Iti manifesto ni ene Ghana for no na ye den. Echiro ene ti na emu asam ni ye de ten ewo krom ano. Na NPP. I'm sorry. Oh, ye na yi oni running mate. Running mate kra oni bi ye running mate. Na krom aye den. Aye din. Omo ni message. Message last Mahama. Ene omo nti me launch manifesto. Afedie Ghana nyina say ye bete din na ye tie manifesto. Ajo dai. Ejebo. Ye the manifesto e kwese so. Kwasi esa ban in person crofo betie ti. Ye starting manifesto ya normal light of womb nationwide.
Oh, nationwide. That's not correct.
Sir,
let me feel like
correct.
Now light to
me cancel nationwide ya. E say all the 16 regions. Baby call. National coverage. Ye dum kan ye say ye mpesa o manfo behwe manifesto ya ye ko kan mu nsam. E ye omo ade a ye be ya mo no.
But was it nationwide?
It's ya ban ye dum kan ya. And o manfo no say wadum kan ya kra na ye wo data. Now it's live streaming. Ye behwe wo ye phone so. Resilience of the Ghanaian. Iti manfo no bebre no a ye den. Ehwe ye. Enti ya manya pay-per-view is over 11 million. Iti Kwasi yadi manifesto ni hye so. Na niema emu ye de ye hwam a ye de bre Ghana for no. Ebi ni enyuma ye se e be create in 4 years. 1 million jobs. Ejuma pa. Sustainable decent jobs. A ye de bre Ghana for both private and public sector. To at least minimum of 250,000 jobs a year.
Matisa na be youth organizer my MPP crack I said na sa jobs something be creating crack no more creating 2 million jobs near che crack. And TD jobs you number be creating.
Na be me say oye true for. Or cancer public sector omo creating 778,000 jobs. Because see Ghana if you come and Nkrumah breast so I employ for public sector. Your wage bill you employ nipa less than 700,000 e Ghana. In fact finance minister the budget biya or the call parliament no or chere public wage bill ni padodo kwa ya form ni de etuom ni nyina hye budget no it is 778,000 now can cover fee missing na be or your true for or cause planting for food and jobs I create 700,000 jobs and over but see planting for food yi nyina fertilizer supply the mark for jom 25% now we are Udo phone we are na say ye what to the aka no na fertilizer aban say 1 acre ye ma I 1 fertilizer na timi aye 1 acre it is aban say match 100 acre there na ne 100 acres ya mo aye phone at least what a farmer be afa by day 5 people into okikabo mo say ma create 700,000 because aban we ma ni akuafo okrom adada na ye ni by day for okrom o mo do food dada. It will go create a planting for food and job. It is an be assembly the young month to baby. I trust them nobody no. And Tron no munya kwanka 2016 ma Ghana to about. And that San Tron you can't check Ghana for you. If been in an Akufo is incorruptible near. Say Ghana form is all more corrupt than any other leader. Cause me comment him. Yet it say NAPCO beneficiaries. You be more permanent job. Sa aban we 3 years ya oji allowance ya uwia no akwotran fie ni ade yesi ye ne permanent amobi anya sustainable jobs na ode ahwe ne ho ne bra akwasi ye call health sector yesi primary healthcare no kire say obi a ubekọ district hospital akọ polyclinic akọ clinic akọ cheap compounds no money ade health centers ni ade no sa yare a yesa wo ho nketenkete ni ade nyina aban se oye ni free na mom the event say health insurance no will complement that at the tertiary level se wo kọ ne ma refer ase kọ hanom ne kọ sa ho yare a honom na wo kọ yusu health insurance no ne ade Akwasi we ye adea e ya asem de pa e ye John Mahama aban e de ba na to ensure primary health care ni ade unim say hospital infrastructure isisi ye eno ne ma ene COVID ba ya ministers bi kwaje o mahome wo University of Ghana Medical Centers ni ade it's health service na kasa to the doorstep of the people it's primary health care no honom na ye koyi akwasi ye wie ye ne say eye free SHS ya ban di ba we implementing ye ba be streamlining eniema na ye ni ye na double track system gold track and green track ye free ho na ye nya one track a omoko school akwasi mama ntwe wa adwen koso eye president Kufomre so eye professor Anamwa Mensa committee omo ye SHS no 4 years no professor Mos ba na SHS ye den 4 years na ye ba be ye den ye enipa omo wie Jesus no ebe ko SHS no echese enipa ni bi team fi ho omo san akoka ho ama numbers na ko na enipa 430,000 ebe ko akoka ho the professor Mos aban ye ne say or invest in infrastructure schools project over 3,000 of them into ye nya double track ye de sa 430,000 nyina akoka ho emi nya one track ekoe sa ne John Dramani ama aban ye say oba ye yi blocks now ye say o si 123 na 1 year o we mu 46 ye ba be complete bi aka no na private schools and they private SHS omo ye 430 ye meet you in fact you from chops conference for private schools secondary schools omo ye 430 see aban say obemu omo school ye be post school for ni bi aka because omo facilities no ho and they actually just omo provided about 61,000 candidates na cultural exams it's you post to be call no ma in effect you double track na fi one ma tin e ka say by your second year in office double track will be a 10 of them akwasi university students yes afa dia ye chempe agenda chempe cost sharing they say aban say school fees you know from first year to final year 50% wa absorb wa find free umpewe na pedi away Você eye from me I ni manifesto una achire me de wom eye from first year to final year yes first year to final year call my communication officer and obey explain actual that is how it's in the manifesto first year to final year so it say etino you see school fees no aban fa 50% now was why they what for 50% and what you know student loan trust no yeah then yeah expanding the cra ama wo aside 50% near the actual no untimi nya no aban say o ma obosia na wo de akokotua sa admission fee na ko umpewe na opede we akwasi yes TVET technical schools secondary schools we yeah any free up to polytechnic and yeah technical university omo technical courses at the polytechnic ni na ye ma free tuition a wontu ahwe we ni ade papa ye de bre Ghana school for e wo kromo a akwasi yes ye ba be si cocoa clinics e wo cocoa growing regions tisani yes bi wa Accra hai na cocoa farmers ya ye database na se wo yare a ana o relative bi yare a wo ye cocoa farmer utimi de call hospital ho emi ehwe wo esa wo yare free eno achi cocoa farmers no ne organized groups GPRTU car drivers association no ade nyina ye de omo be cosnet ye be ye pension scheme ama so ti ase na obia daache atimi ayeye e wo kromu a eno achi so timi contribute to senate 10 to 15 years na se ukọ ahohiahia mu ti se ne nei covid pandemic ba ye ya utimi ekwaje sa sika yi kakra na wo de bo ho bra kosi se ubesanya adwuma akwasi umpewe na opede we and this manifesto no na make no wo question bia na wabisa me so far won se unya bibia misae
ti mama kwan so kasa na ode wa se mo ba misu mi ba bebe mo ba ka chem se na eboja ye fiada me ma kwan na kasa
okada fue yesi ati dene emre wo ho a ena mi ba mi fo okada o sinima ye late me te so se papa ena de mi be duru ha
o trinkwa
oh mi tri dase Da bia me ba program na me late Okada na dem ba bi wa traffic ni ade. So, you were about 800,000 to 1 million Okada riders e wo krom ha. Akwasi Rwanda for ya mana ye, Kenya for ya mana ye, up to the safety regime regulated this Okada business. Enti yesi e ba emra na wo ho no e ban Okada for commercial use. Ye fi ho na den ye legalize Okada for so much then. In fact, that obi kra suggest say akwan no ya no ye nye double lane double marking e wo kwan ni mfimfi na ye mfa ma ye dedicate ma Okada for no it is akwan kan fam we ni ade a ye kan safety regime a ye kan nyina e bi nie so just say na Okada for enye enko manim na ye ko second hand cars aban ede mra koto
me ma 2 minutes back and home now dey see
o si mini e ma ne doso
2 minutes metie
na mini ade say o manifesto yi
be 2 minutes be 2 minutes now yeah 2 minutes
so you see second hand cars aban say obanina take effect from November 1st November yi you see e ba ye fuel ama ye nuanom omo wa aboso kan omo kokompe ene so ame magazine adwuma omo ye artisan sprayers no ne we no ne ade nyina no obi adwuma kona no because untimi nyi amanfo aduane emfi omo ano because of ene mo de monya mo ho tam amutimi to brand new cars inti mo fe se Ghana fo nyina betimi ato ene MPB wato car V12 no de ni din register e wo ho ba bi we jagba we ho MP tina mensa sem na make V12 or register ni din yes sikana ba happy before say every say nyina wo sikana
na o ye kra mi hu so eno so manifesto no
oh da bi say almost say second
MP tina mensa onye ejuma adan ntini wa turn the car do you have who will be a chese be a fine kwambone so no fa de turn the car
me ka say wo wi sika
there be basanya o sika no na say be a wa fa kwambone so bi
see o manya sika amudo mutimi to brand new cars don't want to say obi abetimi afọ
montoka
o say ana ye timi to second hand die yi na omo sa ban say omo oji yes ye di tabo to so ye mane mabiem starting November ya it ndc aban say ba sa emra no ye fi wona savage cars no ya san dia yeden aba ebiem na obia adwuma akoso akwasi eniema ni bebre e wo manifesto ni mu a se me bobọ so a ade ebeche
ntina me say fesi na menko carriage so na eche o de carriage be ma mesa ba so homeso kakra no ba homeso me ko carriage so carriage
o manifesto
yeah mesa ba so dem kwaku nyabo no aso mesa no mesa ba so
mami for manusi
okay for anusi no for anusi
they can say Ghana for and the manifesto ibai ya gia tum a obia sector bia final self bia odi your manifesto emu di Ghana for pebre no mu nya manifesto ibi nkenkan no mo hwa dia John Dramani Mahama ban ba social contract e no mo sign no ono hye ba odi so oye bi da nti ne tu ni din adwuma wura so o san ba no aba ba ye na de the big push no 10 billion infrastructure fund no John Mahama e was between 2013 to 2016 no or year investment $6 billion it will be a worry koto so very krowa o jina chinye eti enei o se 5 years 10 billion and o dey ba be infrastructure
okay
eti ye man kwan
me nyanko ba kwa send message o se me fama o see today I plan not to disturb you while you are doing your work but your NDC friend there his definition of nationwide demands my reaction. Nationwide means all regions. You see why if NDC asks you to look up, you should look down. So if you have not told him you had light in your house, he was going to create the impression that the whole country
man can total darkness. Friend, you know, or you're mischievous. Every region be experience light up. I was see me Medina. Me UPS na my wife a friend me say, "You don't light wo fear." So just say.
Na Medina ni eba Lakeside they said that wa biasa. Medina ni Lakeside said that wa biasa.
Oh, Lakeside. Enti wo dey say mo dey why affluent.
Oh, just forget.
Oh, what so why na o tingu na o. Also why.
Oh, don't do this. Man, yes sir. Me say oh, are they?
Oh, like. Send me tiano.
There was no nation. Man, yes sir. Kwaku jaja. We men she's a jai. Ode mama akwa. Che mama.
Total darkness.
Oh, forget it.
You see which
forget. Ode why you mischief kakra oh why you mischief kakra
mama panyizo intro.
No courage bro mama.
Mama see. Wait there. Sena mini akwase yen kan Japanese we intro. Nti men kan tre ne se we intro. Even though I yenim dia ya witness wa asisi but men kan tre no. Even though why. Na me we kwasi say ye nuanu ma wo position e kasa. Kasa te said dia since 92 ye bae no omo de aban no mum di bi da omo bu omo yi da now so from 92 e go this 2000 ye hu ye sense hu from 2008 2009 be do 2016 then mu ana ni true pa ye hu from 2012 to 2016 na e ya se film kakra. Say opese ohun say between na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo any NPP any area Mahama any ni NDC dia odimu say 2020 ye to abama na say o hwe one manifesto ye ya de ato hoi any nokra ewom because nokra ani edi buman mini aka so ko kan say o almost chempe policy bi na from first year university for first year all the way to final year omo ba on be make sure say on be to school fees fa amomo okay simple pacho me do be call NDC for na manifesto omo launch or UPS na see page 74 o share 8.7726 tertiary education then omo kan omo say strengthen the regulatory role of NAB, blah, blah, blah. Na, because of COVID-19, no. Omo be ko school first year. Anombe tua fa amomo. Enso, mini ate ha o sin UPS no ho bi minjindi. Because e wuti ho pa na manifesto ye de ma wakan pa. Who meka say policy ne for 4 years. But enye one because ye nim say de bia afibia sa. Omo kan rufro no ma chobi bufufro na oto aba mo wi omo be ka cho say oh dia kan na no ne troye isi a na esi wa he osanso ko ka kuti so ase oh 1 million jobs pese me srebisa no na from 2008 popem 2016 20 million create 1 million jobs na fei na also be create 1 million jobs impenifo na kan you say kwatre kwaso be frown to ma tie ne din. Ena nra youth organizer commander bakope Henry Nanabuachina na bi press conference ana obie ye manifesto fe na manifesto no hwe anidi ne de as a leadership of service protecting our progress transforming Ghana for all of akwesi bia bia yedui eni mpuntu a ye de abo man mu under President Akufo-Addo 2020 aba ye kotue se ye be bosa mpuntu no ho ban ama na to aso ana ye besan yechi yakoto abama NDC ya san yechi edenti na meka sa between 2017 bedu 2019 pe aban etimi create 2,555,010 jobs 3 years yan found to hu say 3 years a yetimi create we no say ye dia NDC kan atumukra wofa dia in 3 years otimi ema 2,055,010 jobs and then they say 4 years obema 1 million jobs wana no di musa oto abama no difference near clear etiefo enim babia omo answer eda nti jamini aka ne de hwi ni mu ayehu na hwe mo manifesto no mu a inconsistency ene de abrofo ye ka say policy incoherence bebre Almost sorry, almost the money at free SHS, so free SHS. No, it has come to stay. It has come to stay. Offer. Ye can't say ye free SHS. Mubo SHS. Hey, yentimi nye. Enokre 419. President Mahama several platforms so. Eka so yentimi nye enye feasible, enye possible. Na no kra ye hia bi almost progressively free. Progressively free no say take about 20 years. President Kufuor baye. Any leadership under the leadership within 10 months you implement free SHS. I make say 1.2 million young Ghanaians ewo school a omo enjoy. The training say eya metama mi be ko school bre ye ekobobo siani ade ansa na ye akọ school no minu anum nkuma edi machi a omo school 1.2 million omo maame ambresa breni bi. The training so ne say parents be ananko betua minimum 5,000 e de akosu e de amane ba akosuku no sa 5,000 no wanya de ato ne ho e de ato asase wanya de ato ne ho e de aye business e de aye bibi ama ne ho through in an academic year so wo ma be miensa wo secondary school a wo wi a esen na wo ba akokra ekosi sen
enti kan man ba ko e na kiremu se wo ma miensa
no ne sa
na
no
wo spend this
ene pa che se ya ma Ghanaians ho ahen han omo. Now, me patrol time omuko launch your manifesto. I'll review, I will amend, I will read this, I will read that. Offer 2008 before you be ended under President Kufuor, you introduce it be a friend model school program. Model school ni say your fa district biya na ya fa school ba kwa se bi oni development enkwa anim na raising standard esinu to modern secondary school. ECC the same thing. Oh, any day ye be review be pemo ne since NDC basu 8 years omo ntimi ansi ba kokra anka ho. The same people abane ebe ka kire yen say free SHS now omo say enye possible na ya ye no omo be review no mo aye ne better ne sen say oh e be make sure say private schools be ka ho ofa between 2017 bepem na ye implement secondary school no aban esi 802 new buildings across the country, no secondary schools. Unkan kwechire udu kanishia school bi o ye friend Accra Academy ubo nse building fefita bi si ho fresh ayesi aban ne si ye ukọ presec legona yesi bi wo ho across the country dotted. Na ukọ council amusio double track ya tena o man move 92 constitution see ma education may free yesi o progressive and yesi ya to yabo ni esi school buildings wie ansa ne yaye sa over 20 years entimi anye Akufo Dubai o say yenyi obstacles in no bia anko na yen nua no mu nyina koye no enrollment increase by 65%. Neka se sa na abadia ama congestion eye classroom so no abeye ma nipa wo classroom so do so na me teacher ni na o try there na classroom ba ko students be 90 75 we see na ntro ma de no mote ase yie ana ban say okay any ye be introduce innovative way eno ne de ye de so ano for now to say ye be see infrastructure yes no ne revert ni nyina back to normal. Enunti no aban fa a teacher afu ahuro baku 8,000. Omu nyina enye na nadu ne bedi president anko mu ni adwuma. Ani ye double track yi. Ai ma class size ba form obekọ class ba ku students be 25. Teacher ni omutimi di nkita ho yie emo te dia ochro mo nase. Ema contact hours increase ye teacher ma assignment a otimi mark Emma students no feedback no mo hu said your musua na ekoyie anase se no mo ye no mo be improve. Me am say your best scrap it. Now question am go be say me am say now all scrap no ya wo go track and ya wo green track. Why ana wo ma na tena fie na why no akọ school.
See ya one track.
Oh yeah one track so no mo go back to 90 in a class bi mo ana.
Asama ye ka say expanding infrastructure near the private schools want ya na.
Yes, see be 802 new schools need to know. Then I see schools need be brave about off the double track back to single track. na eye bo a ye ne ye hye ye ntino ye ne enimu ye ana ye sisi ameno kasa school sa ewo almost started double track no be 70% eye off double track. They are all back to single track. By close of next year, school be any Ghana ha a be double track. Inti promise no more ye na se tresen. E promise a enko bia enko baw enko siaga omo ntimi nye because omo nye bi da. O ka senso asan ko kasa ko sisu se o omo de omo ba ne na health de Ghana ni bia be ko primary health care free. 1 year free. 2002 mbe catch and say health insurance na yeje na no na yede bo oman hu ban yede hwese nkrofo be enjoy primary health care no wo be catch and say obema one time premium 2012 Ghana for to obama o chiro mo say na da na be da won from 2012 to 2016 went me anye da atama wo fi so no na NHIS no obroni be say e wo comatose na say we fainty intimi supporting crofobia abanyi ba ye eka NHIS di ni adade na mo betuatua ama hospitals wa hia omo ni adade na ya so sustain ya build ya aba abegyina ho etimi ebo adwuma afedi ene oba ya wo say ene media
kwagu mo kana asem o ye no awie mo kana asem kwagu mo kana asem
hospitals is omo call back to cash and
kwagu kasa wan kasa mo kana asem Courage.
Okay, kabaya o say any free. They also obeji sika one time. Now they are kra went me anye any free. Ghana for omutia enso omutie manifesto no amu akasa omusiri bebre. Nti dey can say between President John Mahama and President Akufo-Addo, former President Mahama and President Akufo-Addo there. Difference ni clear. Former President Mahama can say bebre 2012. Wanye bako kan 2008 omusi ombe resume responsibility to assembly for ka omo anye 2012 ba say ombe start processes and make sure say ombe to assembly ka eno so omo anye 2016 after omusi ombe to assembly for ka 2 times so kan ye wanye then e besesa ba President Akufo-Addo ba no kan say me ba me free SHS waye me ba me NAPCO waye 100,000 young people are under President Mahama no muni ejuma muni ejuma da NAPCO your kan ye bia no waye dia onye nwie no woye make esito eye e-block project yi usu be si 200 in 4 years in 4 years we wie manifesto handing over note to try say we wie 46
350 brand new schools so by one crowd won see here. Promise district hospitals or buy one district hospital in see. Oh, that be I'm pointing out the deception of
when to me anye. Oh, you handing over note. We say we see 46. You acquire audit. You realize say in truth to Nankasan 29 per and ultimately see here. Make us say under President Akufo-Addo as at now you completed 27. Afibe kwa ewie no. Na ya complete more than mumutimi ye in 4 years na mo de buy se mo beye ni nyina nti we ya ban a de ono kan se obeye no oye na de obeso mu no nso eden wasan the responsibility for no ana oye to ensure continuity ne krakra ne 40-year-old building ana maternity block a ewo
okay all right
ewo kumase no nso yesi aka ho
Courage. May that say well so ye manifesto no ye mra na mehwe bia be kan Japan sem kakra na ye ne nsore so na ye nko ewo efiade nko hwe baby ade ye nsu ba kofa Sule from Sunyani KTK says Ghanaians should weigh their track record of visionary President Nana led government and previous incompetent NDC government. That's one here from Sule. To one from okay. Could you do Paco, President Consent picture of Facebook says from Achim Esio, Mrs. Kwesi. Now the difference between NDC compound overseers alike manifesto and the People's Centered Manifesto by NPP, and lastly, Honorable Kennedy Japan should be forgiven as first offender. As I'm just so kabum na why no say who can be you. Teacher Kujo from Chibodom Adantase says Ghanaians will never make a mistake to bring the corrupt Mahama and his NDC party back into power. That's one there. And to one here that says candidate Mahama is coming back to satisfy his personal interests and his NDC party, I believe, from Nungua. What is Professor Nana Jane Nano Pukwajiman talking about? Her understanding of corruption on the judicial service is absolutely baseless. The question is, did the MONTIE 3 render unqualified apology to the Chief Justice and the judicial services? Honorable Kennedy Pond have apologized to the judges, and the onus lies on the judiciary to accept it or not. That is Yao Sankidi from Taifa. Ayi Michael from Brekus says Professor Nano Pukwajiman is applying the law equally. Certain contests are taken into consideration. The MONTIE 3 didn't share the same contest as Honorable Kennedy Japan. I really don't get it. Anyway. Please, Professor Nano Pukwajiman should not put something out of nothing. It's unfortunate for her to compare the MONTIE 3 issue to that of Honorable Kennedy Japan. Akosomo from Kukurentumi. Hey, what the idea? Nanado-led administration. We are now ready to go house to house to preach the good word about our visionary leader, Nana Akufo-Addo. That is okay. Gino Krababy, I should watch your thesis. Think. Ernest from Taifa says, governance is all about equalizing the resources for the betterment of the citizenry. I salute Dr. Baumia for making known to Ghanaians the infrastructure achievement of the NPP and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. That is one here from Ernest from Taifa. Teacher Constitution, Yamwase says, so what does former President Mahama need from Ghanaians? Becoming a committee member was not enough. You became an assembly member, DC, MP, deputy minister, vice president, and almighty president. Please ask JDM for me. What does he need from God to be grateful? I just think grateful. Shifman Atonsu Kumasi says, since the president announced the free water policy, the taps are not flowing as it used to be. If it is to sabotage the government, those concerned should be brought to book. Oh, okay, so Shipman Atonsu Kumasi, Yanko, Ejapa deal with the Mesha Sefi, carriage so, any so far issues na eba. Consultation be cost to CCR, Ministry of Finance, we share civil society organizations. Omodi say still no. Deal no say city and yan suspend no na yen hwe see betimi aka ensem ni yie no ayani some of the faith based organizations say di nkomo omo so Ministry of Finance ehia omo womo de omo say nchechemu na aban ne de maaye no omo atiase enti omo foaso. There seem to be some division here. Ebi pineso ebi mpineso enti o so far courage.
Focus me that say let me say my no sometimes no in semba na approaches are civil society organizations be no more any opposition for no use na pasum kakra. I didn't na make us your my na your ha na get fund ho your school you say your big issues your problems infrastructure. Me call Legon and say project bo almost start to get fund shall say na me call Legon. Me wie Legon 10 years after. So no project no mun wie. Inti adenti because get fund sika na eba kitten. Inti entimi mboa no ma fanya project. Aban yi ba ye creative finance approach to raising finance and solving our problems. Ama omotimi a generate enough money. Me no ka say 802 new buildings have been put up across secondary schools. Say, say, o problem wo ho. Na say o procedure wo bit me afa so. E dia solve problem no. No benefit no wetuaka. Na e dey nti na e dey ni si nkwan se onye ne sa. Eno ye one approach and many more. Now ye buy ya na be si so say your royalties are yenya ewo ye minerals a ye wo man mu sani ya manage no all this years ye ntimi enya sika titru bia mfimu fanye mpuntunwuma esese ye no nti sisi a wiase aye we financial architecture etisen na kwan ban ni betimi afa so a ye benya more efi sika na eba no mu ana mpanyifo tena se ede ntutueto ho ana ejapa royalties ebaye from minerals management semamude ato ho na ade baye yanu anto omobo ankenkan antiase ehu arrangement ewom omusi o first ebaye omusi ye a certain asase ekoba se enye asase no afedi omo asese omo adwen se o sisi ade bi fraudulent ekoba ne se fraud bi enim na arrangement afedi omo change go post asese omo ano saa me de se asofo a ekoye clergymen ekotie ye no omo age atum se eto asum civil society organizations minim nienti a aya sometimes no omo take that antagonistic position to government then here ne say wo propositions say efa ha etochima ye dream say wo ye ni say ya ankebe ye efa ha say because aban ba ye no aban na kire say aban a ewa sutie a se Ghana for kasa omutie nti ne saa no ade nti na se ne papa mu a opposition any civil society organizations montna se na montro se di na ekọ na ha ne adwen se etochi makakra ye ni se ya ebeye because ministry na amamo acha se omode se asem bi ba na mode mo submissions ba omutie ene ya tresa from 2017 abepom ne nanso abanda da eja ene ndisi fo a omuntimi nye ukoye nso a omusi enye possible ana enye omuko hunsu se dia oye no ebeye beneficial no mo aheda ayi omani se ne ye ntie no nanso ye njintum nanso ye njintum eno a na de yen abewie babi ayewo ye a ekentimi masem ye tietia se ejapa royal de ne de ehu hia pa ehu hia se ye betimi akọ world market akọ world financial market akọ play role and invest sika no enya ho mfaso bebre na yetimi sustain government programs aba amagana for enya ho mfaso bebre na ye rendi for no say enya possible no nti this deal ne de SSA ku through so a ye tie stakeholders nyina na take mo submissions na on board na go yakoyanim because ye ntimi nso nka say oman na ye wo no ye make move ana say ye develop ye ho ana say sika ye betimi invest na that ye ntimi nye SSA necessarily no ye manage sika no ne timi nya ho faso na de ye impuntujuma enu nti na ban we dia ndc ntimi anye no ye de ye civil society organization come atumanto mu yem gabisi somode ba consultations aye nyina no ye wo mu SSA ye gitum no beji atum from 2017 na stressa ba ye gitum nso wi a de huhia e leadership ne se wetietie obia ano no we take the critical decision no why den wetu anamon akọ anim nti ejapa de eye na ejapa ano ye de ye manemba president Akufo-Addo ye ejapa ba akopɛ sania obu man de sa necessary ebu no we cannot trust President Mahama eye ne track record nti ye ntimi trust you ne NDC da say ombeye anything better than President Akufo-Addo is doing that's it.
Yes, that's it. Mami nti o japa deal Kweku.
Yo, akwasi. Menu ayin. Obetna ha. Aban ba ya omde wato.
Aban ba we create 2 million jobs ama Ghana for. Make Ghana for no pa.
Omde omde wato.
2 million jobs no.
Napko ana wo.
Aban ba we create 2 million jobs.
Akwasi de ya rehosem wo mu ne se. Ne ekofa Sakawa boys iba ye nyina ne ade ajapa yo. Hwese obi ye finance minister. Na owo ne bank. Na wotimi use bank na as book runner and finance transaction advisor. Edi koye de no gi fees and commission. Awosan yo mampanyi nua. Hwese obi ye lawyer yo mampanyi nua no ko use ni law firm as transaction advisors no gi fee of $2 million. Hwese osaf mafu ye senior minister.
Amachem says aska no 2 million yes aska. Sika so far MCA to man law firm no over $100,000.
Ye bisa finance minister say document ye for payment you win on farmer down in parliament. What me diaba? It don't farmer you go with the 2 million.
Yeah, but I'm saying say Gabi na nkasa chem say sika.
Oh, Gabi na nkasa nyo no na kan kwaku ba ko na be kan say what Gabi edin komo.
I'm saying say Gabi na nkasa nye say Gabi na nkasa so.
Okay, wait.
Oh, what can I say? Good morning, good evening, Ghana.
This is finance minister. What the Adiako dying parliament say makwaji $2.25 billion dollars bond. Company be at 95%, 5% na at on. Yes, if I bet you Ghana for be ne confirm my. Or see what your judgment debt of 280 million Ghana cedi. On for paper mra me say me tuama kwasi ana kwaku. Be see ne on farm my. This is the finance minister Awujinidi. We have documents to show say we are spending even $5 million on this Ejapa deal upfront. It's the all kind of the young fan juma. Meaning I may cast some chance say. Or some man for your senior minister neighbor. Or yeah, Juma was snitch as deputy director general in charge of investment. Yasa time Ejapa, I can also uncle CEO. What be trying to defend it? What be trying to defend this Sakawa deal? Now, fine gentlemen like you, Legon graduate, yet to be found your CEO. Don't you qualify?
Background qualification na yade yemi
me meti he unim dia mission me ka bibi chiro unim dia mission date psychology at the University of Ghana.
Me say investment banking qualification
Ghana Investment Promotion Center. You figure go and ask him. He did the psychology at Legon.
Oh yes, psychology dem bi no ye.
Onya hwibiem. So we first degree on ye bi.
Ejuma mu den no aye. Ehin no aye ejuma.
Me say dey aye dey ma no. You can do it.
Several years
is that what
business development.
But Asema can for opinion. Is that what is on the CV? You figure out Asema can am sisa na on the CV.
You can Google it.
You know that for a fact.
You can Google it.
No, no, Google. Enye Google mpacho me bisa Asema.
Minim na meka.
Okay.
Onu ankasa kan a committee university students be na omo talk. Also, no, and yes, sir, necessarily say, oh, yeah, course, yes, what you man away. He cited himself as an example, say, oh, yeah, psychology, but now he's investment banker. On one account. I see, a buy way, a buy or buy a 1 year resource envelope of over 370 billion. Twice the Mahamanya. At the end of what to show. Me can or the Get Fund Akusia Waje Bosia, or the ESLA Energy Act Akusia Waje Bosia, or the Road Fund. Na nuachi no kra no capping NHIS ye na oji $900 million Ghana cedi a year. Any capping get fund why capping oji $900 million Ghana cedi 83 years no oji $3.6 billion. And NHIS kra and ontimi to any ade nyina kwasi what the capping oji $900 million cedis a year if you honum sika bebrebe aba ban sam de no this can ye Cairo bonds are raising. Borrowing over 140 billion Ghana cedis borrowing alone. At the end, what to show? Ninji COVID buy IMF at $1 billion at the amount. World Bank the or the buy private sector the other Bank of Ghana at 10 billion Ghana cedis at the amount buying. At the end, BM na buying. This year alone, what the about Parliament through budget and supplementary budget, ABOAGYE 108 billion Ghana cedis to spend. For the year, at the end of $500 million by you. Because Yaman way in a see credi and so and tafrimun by your day. 3 months over, who see me push it through a Japan deal. Never could $500 million. Ye mineral royalty ya. A worth for $3.7 billion, you know. Who say would you could see our wage $500 million? Afibia also per average a year, finance minister debate, you get $200 million. So per $500 million, why don't you go to the local market and raise it? Now say me the core tax saving. A nipa kro mu register a company kura first na yasase. And they abeda na Japan. For documents breach say nipa omu ye involved in this. Finance minister say me farmer. Or the question tax saving. But be open documents, open information be a farmer. You can send all the lawyers from this country to a JC. Ye information be amount. We nya kro no a na ye de nipa bi omu aban mu person omu bo man kro no. Send your PDS omu ye abusuane namfo nchemfa tam electricity over 22 billion asset mam omajijiska close to 2 billion yentimi nya accounts we seen there enu bi na de ye japai nti we nya sakawa na eden me see for the first time aban we by civil society niema oye bia civil society groups eye press conference emiti aban because omobonyo so na dankwa institute e kan civil society ho ene de oma minti oma te omo ho na nei civil society ye bibia na oma be condemn oma committee finance minister in fact Dr. Steve Mantia say no omo hwe NDC aban ya na e kan say omo ye corrupt bia we no de omo ye armed robbers. Dr. Steve Mantia on the kind. I see MPP aban omo ye armed robbers because enema kra finance minister ko bie so kire omo ya atro no di kire omo. Atro etu omo ba na omo so omo nya more evidence say enye no kra da the finance minister Mr. White Africa na no ka kire omo sa na atro no di kire omo. Say White da bia so ne nema oye bia e shady tum. Enti ya japade civil society groups.
But Dr. Steve Mantia okay, your interview was asking we on cassette not say MPP one kind of south.
We are dealing with thieves and armed robbers. Now NDC was one year somewhere corrupt. No more the other to bottom.
It was in reference to both political parties. It was Mpacho Baby.
There were no describe what somewhere armed robbers.
I'm saying say me and Kasama interview no if the issue about this same issue. And I made chire mu say en chechemu of the mind no in reference to both
and chechemu no kwasi.
But one I owe it to Tete. No, hold on. I owe it to first of all to my métier for mutie. Secondly, I owe it to Dr. Steve Mantia because my interview no e wo fidie aso. Say yeah na mente ya.
I say armed robbers in reference to who?
I'm saying say to both parties.
Or say we are dealing with thieves and armed robbers. Na NDC the near some we are corrupt na ya to bottom the omo de koto bofro to ni nkache biare na we no de ye di tuo and e bokro no waban we are raping the coffers of this country e nipa kakra bi so minu eti yi asoma na so me defend ejapa fine gentleman man for titi omo condition office they are not going and they are getting all the deals e fan telecommunication e fan oil and gas e fan media ehibiem babia family and friends you Akufo-Addo ni omampanyi oba ya odi over 50 members of his family abeshe na aban mu intenei yetam Ghana Infrastructure Fund ni the ama Contafasi Hotel ni ama ne tax waiver $24 million fa yetam IPDS ni the ama family and friends monkoye na monfa yetam Japan ni the ama family and friends nanka omampanyi nua oyelo eden and law firm you selecting is onkoye transaction advisor no onyi fee eden na finance minister ono ani bank data bank you selecting is onkoye transaction advisor in this ejapade no sanyi fee and commission wabra aban tua ne kadwuma oye attorney general lawyers go on mama wa legal advice ya amfa no ya san ko fa ada lawyers o mema legal advice bi Ghana force this ejapade e bon kwasi Missy election year upon Akufo-Addo ye niema senyo. Ene to abama no na senye election year dia. Obeto me no. Ya matisi ye se epoase anwea ne kra na senye ton ma Chinese form obesisako. Aban yi mu. Bibia e wo krom aye ton. Ye de bauxite akosi awowa, Sino Hydro. Ye de ko ye sand gold. Na nanoma trankonwa royalties kakra ye je e de boy akonwa ho bra no ne ade de development e wo local level no. Ye je from sem aban yi. Na fe EDMBM no beja amajo ma.
Meda sikweku. Meda
sik. The can say aban we de Ghana fo nyina sorry ntia aban na ye ntu sa aban na John Dramani Mahama oye capital investment na terminal 300 million dollars and net tua ne ho awie okọ tema MPS port expansion 1.5 billion and ye tua ne ho Ameri and eba ba ye Ghana there this year because 5 years now.
Mama signal
signal no say ye na Akufo-Addo aban me fa John Dramani Mahama the nation builder mra
no me signal say me too if I platform. Yes, maybe then I'll just take your closing remarks near form now. So I think it's better for Ghana to go back to the military regime because what Canada Japan has been doing is more than Rawlings' regime. Ken must be caged with that delay. Tam Jabotri Katamanso. We are sure say soldier for Aban was no now hopa. Now okay, so KWASI, Mr. John Mahama can call Baumia Walewale Adam Smith and Nanado Sakawa Mafia. But what Ghanaians know is that John Mahama is also Boliban boy Kubolo. That's Nana ABOAGYE from Berlin. Noah, the ACK builder, says Ghana isn't for NDC and JM and his babies with sharp tips. So if they think election 22 is going to be based on tribal bigotry, then I'm sorry for them. That's one here from Noah, the ACK builder. A champion from Kaguchi Electrical Aton Sukumasi says former President Mahama and his NDC are promising too much. That's a champion. Kwesi Kennedy is one person who is drawing the NPP back, or something should be done about it. Kusi from Adenta. Yauza from Swami says the NPP and its candidate Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016 preached and campaigned for change ahead of the general election. And 4 years after the overwhelming endorsement by the Ghanaian people, they have fulfilled a lot of its campaign promises. That is free SHS, etc. Yauza. Boshaba Misty Gosu Zongo says ex-president Mahama can't be president again in Ghana because President Nana Addo is in the process of transforming Ghana with his good policies. Bosheba Amisti Odwe from Tema says the only way we can secure a better Ghana for ourselves is to retain President Nana Addo and the NPP to continue with the good work and keep doing so. King Mahama in opposition forever. Closing remarks, Yanko. Into you. Courage. Just 2 minutes in batches. 10:14, so 10:16.
Post program na I say mini opinion the obetina ha no. Nsemo keke nyina no. The obeka bia na contest because enye no kre. Osemi ntimi nka say otwatro. But the okane de enye no kre. Wa test to say ni nyina okeka bebre. Nemo oga na oka say na yakobo bosia ana akoyese na akoyese. Ni nyina so nyina ne say under President Akufo-Addo. Sika aba abansem. Yadi bia nip no there na ye ama ye training 19,000 young people with startups. Ama out of 19,000 no about 4,350 yamo musika direct. Omo fansho omundwuma mu n'enjina. Out of no about 92,000 jobs direct and indirect are being created. And in here apart from the den yadi bia ye napco 100,000 people, young people enya nyuma eye abosome omunya kakra ede to omo ho ede bi hwe ebusia. Apart from them biom you see over 800 new structures in many secondary schools across the country. Ama emebunu no eco school na omunya mo found there. Apart from them biom ni aye 1.2 million people abanfa omoka omuko school free for the first time in Ghana history mu. Ya KWASI afiwe ayampamu nipa ba akoppo say the school fees ka. That is the significance of this policy. Then biom na minya kasa earlier no si o some ba salvage cars abandoned to abeto ho say cars di 10 years plus na de na eba no emwa ntino ye betwem na ana musi o ye de ya ba ye ntwem in fact tax da so kra e bete so se film because se wusi factories esi wo awode ana se ya assemble wo krum ni ade no eno na de nnwuma ba enti se yenya VW aba amamuo panti omusi kantanka aban di sika hye ni mu aso nasene onu nso etimi build cars amaye no enu nsi na twa se ye twa sa used cars bebre na ba no mu na mebunu anya adwuma ye mechanical engineers na de mo ko school ko sua de mo nya marketing mo nya nwuma aye ewo man mu John Mahama say obecreate 1 million jobs you but no answer say de aya ntoto e de ato for create jobs no oba obetwem ye koye anaye bae eno na ma me kire say ye
2 minutes na so aboro so
me dey so chat for last one cra say Oceansio na Oceansa ana hu ni mudro. Ghana for Oceansio Oceansa. Yati hei ohwe COVID ba yesenia President Akufo-Addo provide leadership. Ama globally akaso a global icon e ba ni senior manager Ghana. Senior manage COVID no e make history. Any bebre honorable Keneka si bi se sanka mahama abreso na ko beto yen a they said their cholera beto yen a nipa 200 ewu kwa no eni anka Ghana kapsa me yasa
Medasi Courage Medasi that's Courage Nobi of the NPP na mamembra ye kweku Osubana hene of the NDC na yenwie welcome to you
yo because I was say kai Ghana for say NPP by 2016 omo ye manifesto na promises e wo mu ye 631 na afi nko na we 4 years yi omo fulfill only 86 percentage wise na 14% ya dey atu dwama Ghana for nyina ahu na kwasi enema na e wo mu manifesto no mbi wo de wo ye entertainment person omo promises on be one region one theater na kwasi ene me ne o kasa yi wo hu theater ba kokora e wo region bi wo de wo ne entertainment for ne kasa omo be kan ho asema kire omo
mwensi ba ku ye sisi 10
omo de kire se omo be si new harbor e wo Jamestown ene kita e wo page 78 e wo mo manifesto no ene wo ko kita e signboard ne si ho meanwhile appointed chief executive dada oji akatua Land Cruiser ne ho ne ma o de koba akwati MP before say omo be si one district one hospital ene Nana Akufo-Addo be not a single even cheap compound na wasi campus Aduru hospital I about to omre no atam so ne akumato ne kan mu na oduru ba bia na o de abo form say o kate sword o did that amount for vote so just here eti Nana Akufo-Addo cannot be trusted ono ani manifesto na me bobo so you o ye na dwen say obesi military hospital ewo Tamale ewo page 149 and military hospital yensi or say ye basi 2 police hospitals baku Osunyane and Bolgatanga 149 ewo manifesto no yensi and oka say yes because of say yenya oil ewo takra dinti ye basi new refinery and then me no ka say tema oil refinery kro muntimi feeding no with oil no wakosi new refinery wo ai takra de akwasi oka say obe reduce borrowing yet sikaso na so come there. I've worked at the Bank of Ghana. The money is there. We can develop without borrowing. Dr. Baumia. And then your Bob is 140 billion.
2 minutes now.
And so yeah. Kwasi, bakwa mi di katwo kra ne say, or say I will not run family and friend government. And then na aso enkonta enuanom wofase empra chese bubuja. Eti Nana Akufo-Addo cannot be trusted. Ye obi a Ghana ebetima trust ne no kansa me ya maye. Nka emre na ekonka me ma economic data da bi omo din trust say omo beto started economy enema NDC aban di ja omo a omo be inherit ya ema 2017 economy ni grow by 7%. Investment ye oil fields ne FPSOs ne terminal 3 ne MPS sikanom ne industry grow ye enema economy ni grow ye eti di eche Ghana for say yes sana na do aban ni emfa John Dramani ma emra
all right medasi papa mpinifo out here on can pay kweko Osubana hene of the NDC now take Courage Nobi of the NPP and pay omna yeni omo discussion segment no well so time for us to go the babe my musu odwumedie so na adwenche no minkin kan kakra o hanum saying na main study so Tofik from Kaswa he says one good term deserves another 4 more years for Nana. And I'm Pon Sambedia says, do you remember the yellow and black community police former President Kufuor employed? The NDC in 2008 promised to recruit them into police. Immediately they won. All of them were sacked. New NDC for you. I don't understand why we are giving much premium on the legalization of Okada business. Kwesi Reynolds in Aguna or Dobin. You don't like Okada, right? Okay. I'm Ponsa Pro from Choco says, former President Mahama. We knew you yesterday. Okay. I'm Ponsa Prof. I'm fancy. I'm Yamapon. I'm in come baby. Monko. Napon. Monko. Midamasi.
Utie oha echi pon kuno.